Carson-Newman loss here in Hickory to the Lenoir-Rhyne Bears, who have now won 5 in a row. Eagle fans, Domino's is the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. When you're hungry, reach for Domino's. Get a large one-topping pizza for $6.99 with your Carson-Newman ID, or get 25% off your entire order when you bring in your business card at lunch. Domino's is the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Plenty of things happened in today's game. Jen Sullivan matches her career high with 29 points in this contest, matched a career high with 11 makes from the field as well, made 5 threes. But Carson-Newman was outshot from beyond the arc, and that was the main difference in this contest. Entering the game, Carson-Newman made 9 threes on average. LR makes 6 on average per game, but had been shooting it well as of late, and they shot the cover off the rock today, going 17 of 25 compared to Carson-Newman's 7 of 26. LR got 51 points from long range in this contest, and you flip that to Carson-Newman's side, the Eagles only got 21 points. There was a 30-point discrepancy from long range in this contest, and spearheading that phenomenal shooting effort was the freshman Abigail Brown, who scores 42 points, 4 shy of an LR record for points in a game. She scores 42 on 12 of 23 shooting, makes 7 of her 10 threes, and made 11 of her 15 free throws to help the Bears win this contest 103-92. She is the first opposing player to score 40 or more in a game since Bree Johnson scored 41 for Catawba in Holt Fieldhouse on December 14th of 2016, a whole decade later. Another 40-point game against the Lady Eagles. Carson-Newman gives up 100. First time it's given up 100 since a 102-73 loss at Limestone on December 7th, 2022. It's the first time in also a decade that a team shoots above 60% from 3. Queens shot 60% in Holt Fieldhouse on December of 2016. In a game that Queens won as well. But Carson-Newman just could not overcome that. Despite being in this game throughout, they trailed by as few as 4 and as many as 17, but never led since the opening minutes. And what is an 11-point road loss for what is Carson-Newman's 3rd loss of the 2025-2026 season. On Carson-Newman's side, it did all it could offensively. In its last 4 games in this building, shot 31.5% from the field. This game, they shoot 44.5%. Did not shoot it well from 3, but inside the arc, the Eagles fared very well, making 26 of their 48 shots. But that was not enough to overcome Lenoir-Rhyne shooting from long range. The Eagles got 92 points on 45% shooting, and believe it or not, it is just the 3rd time in the Mike Mincy era they lose a game when scoring 90 points or more. All-time, Mike Mincy's teams are 81-2 entering today's game when scoring 90 or more. That number will fall to 81-3 as LR collects a 103-92 victory. They scored 24 points or more in every quarter, shot 43% or better in each quarter, and shot 57% or better from 3 in each quarter. It was an absolute barrage from 3 and overall masterclass of offensive consistency for the Bears here at home to take down Carson-Newman 103-92. Carson-Newman shot above 56% from the field in the middle quarters of this game, but in the first and fourth quarters only shot 30% and went 2 of 13 to begin and end this game. The middle quarters were great. Carson-Newman outscored Lenoir-Rhyne by 8 points in the middle quarters, but got outscored by 18 in the first and fourth quarters in this game. I mentioned Jen Sullivan matching her career high with 29 points to lead 4 double-digit scores for the Eagles. Chloe Heath had 13. Maddie Knuckles also had 13 and had 10 rebounds in this game as well. That's the first Lady Eagle this year with a double-double, and it's the first career double-double for Maddie Knuckles as well. 13 points and 10 rebounds on 5 of 10 shooting. Emily Gonzalez had 17 and made 7 foul shots in this game as well. Lenoir-Rhyne did not only get a career day from Abigail Brown, but also got one from Alicia Brown and Trista Charles, their other two double-digit scorers. Brown made a career-high 5 threes and scored a career-high 19 points to help her team to this victory. And Trista Charles had her first career double-digit game, scoring 13 points and did not miss from the field, going 5 of 5 to help the Bears collect this 103-92 victory. So Carson-Newman drops to 10-4. And the Bears improved to 10-4, and both teams now tied in the league standings at 6-2 for the season. We knew coming in it would be an up-tempo clash of two teams that could score the basketball, and we got just that. It was a fun one here in Hickory, but it goes the way of the Bears on this Saturday afternoon. They remain undefeated at home this season and under first-year head coach Emery Satoris. Some team statistical numbers that we can provide for you from Carson-Newman's 11-point road loss. LR was +8 in points off turnovers. The Eagles did have a distinct advantage in points in the paint, 48-30, did get 15-5 advantage on second chance points. And the Bears, though, got 26 points from its bench, spearheaded by Trista Charles' 13 off the bench in the contest. The Lady Eagles won the rebounding battle. First time this year they lose a game when winning the battle on the glass. 45-35 advantage, and that was the main reason because of the offensive glass, where Carson-Newman was 16-6 on the offensive glass in rebounding in this game. But all necessary statistical categories, scoring and shooting, went the Bears' way, and that's why they collect a 103-92 victory over Carson-Newman. Carson-Newman's lost 3 games, and 3 of the 4 now are in road venues this season. We'll wrap up the Domino's post-game report on the other side of this break. We'll take a look around the South Atlantic Conference. A top 10 Coker team was losing at the half. We'll tell you how they did in the second half against Emory and Henry, and much more when we come back to Hickory after this on the Eagles Sports Network. Protect your home from unwanted electrical surges. AEC can install a surge protection device at your electric meter. The device works by diverting excess energy toward the ground through the ground wire. AEC also offers surge devices for inside your home to defend against possible voltage spikes that could damage your electronics, appliances, or equipment. This service is affordable and dependable. Order today and enjoy no connection fee. AEC, we power what matters most.
In 2025, we celebrate 130 years of Carson-Newman athletics. Over the years, the teams at Carson-Newman have been known for their toughness and Christian spirit. Through the decades, teams and individuals playing at the highest levels have brought recognition for this little school on the banks of Mossy Creek. While we remember the past, we look towards the future. So join the Eagle Club today as we continue to support our athletes and coaches through funding and facilities. Talons up.
Join the Eagle Club today. Visit cneagles.com/Eagle Club.
More player interviews and stats come your way in 60 seconds when the Domino's postgame report continues on the Eagles Sports Network.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
All right, Andrew Rogers, glad to welcome you back courtside, where Carson-Newman suffers its 4th loss of the year, a 103-92 decision to a Lenoir-Rhyne team that sets the program's record for threes made in a game with 17 against the Eagles. Around the South Atlantic Conference we go today. Anderson takes down Tusculum, a 43-point win for the Trojans at home, 81-38. Sierra Harris had 19 to lead the Trojans to the victory. Carson-Newman's next opponent is Lincoln Memorial on Wednesday at 5:30 inside Holt Fieldhouse, and the Rail Splitters will head to Holt 12-1. They defeat Newberry at Newberry 65-50. Thanks to a career day from Kiara Anderson. She scored 19 points, and Malia Hill also scored 19 to help the Rail Splitters to a 15-point victory. Elsewhere in the league, Cuddy Arena was where Wingate was hosting Mars Hill, and that's where Mars Hill suffers another loss. Their 11th of the year. Wingate wins 84-51 behind a 22-point performance from Laura Montiel. We talked about Coker being down at halftime. They trailed by as many as 11 early in the third quarter, but the Cobras rally. They outscore E&H 38-26 in the second half and slug one out 64-56. Hallie Harris had 14 to lead E&H, but Shantiana Tillman showed why she is one of the Player of the Year candidates in the South Atlantic Conference. Scored 26 points in the game and had 8 assists as well to help her team stave off an upset, and the Cobras stay undefeated in the league at 8-0. The other matchup in the league today was Catawba at home against UVA Wise, and the Indians had their way against Wise, winning 69-54. Caroline Mullins had 17, but was outdone by a balanced Catawba attack that made 45% of its shots and held Wise to just 31% shooting to collect the 15-point victory. Carson-Newman back in action at home. They finally return to the Holt Fieldhouse, where it hasn't played in nearly a month. It'll host Lincoln Memorial on Wednesday at 5:30, and we hit the air at 5:15. But for now, Adam Cavalier has the AEC countdown to tip-off as Carson-Newman and Lenoir-Rhyne are set to battle here in Hickory. That heads your way after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
Tri-Light is proud to support Carson-Newman Athletics. We salute the student athletes who are working hard to make great things happen on the field, in the classroom, and in the world. It takes vision, commitment, and teamwork, qualities we share at Tri-Light. Our mission is to provide life-changing opportunities by building a world-class fiber broadband network. If you'd like to learn more, please visit trilight.net or call us at 833-847-0824.
The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
This is Carson-Newman basketball on the Eagles Sports Network.
Two defenders, chucks up a runner, it hits, count it, and one.
We're getting you set for game day with a countdown to tip-off powered by the Appalachian Electric Cooperative.
A dagger for Nick. Nobody has made more threes in Division II history than Nick Brennigan.
Carson-Newman basketball is brought to you in part by Appalachian Electric Cooperative. We're AEC, powering the Eagles and Mossy Creek. By Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By the Eagle Club, the family of Eagles. By Magaha Electric, providing quality electrical services and products to East Tennessee for more than 40 years. By First Bank, the official banking partner of Carson-Newman Athletics. By InterDigital, IT support and marketing, laser focused on your success. By Fresh Ideas, a foundation of fresh food and speedy service. By Lisa's Country Kitchen, the best food for the best prices. By Food City, value every day. By Premier Building Maintenance, delivering service with pride. By Tri-Light, dream big with Gig. By Modern Woodman Financial Planning, touching lives and securing futures. By the Mossy Creek Roasting Company, family-owned and operated, coffee fueling the Burke Tar Stadium Press Box. And by the Eagle Shop, the official store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Now, here's the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
Greetings, salutations, and good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you courtside to Shuford Arena where a tall task awaits Carson-Newman's Eagles. CN 8-5, 3-4 in South Atlantic Conference play. And taking on 24th ranked Lenoir-Rhyne, the Bears are 12-3 and 6-1 in league play, and owners of the country's sixth longest active home win streak. 11 straight home wins, 19-1 at home under second-year head coach Brent Owen. Tough time for the Eagles to need a get-right game. Carson-Newman has dropped its last 3 league contests, and Carson-Newman enters Shuford Arena looking for better complementary basketball than it has seen thus far in 2026. How's it all shake out? Chuck Benson gives you his pregame thoughts when we return to Stanford Arena after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
An interview with head coach Chuck Benson heads your way in 60 seconds on the Eagles Sports Network.
There's new fresh ideas on campus. From Chick-fil-A to Maples Coffee to Sabarijos, Fresh Ideas has tons of high-quality dining options for whatever taste you may need. Sabarijos is open Monday through Friday for lunch and dinner in the Health Sciences Building. Sabarijos features all your Mexican favorites, from burritos to nachos to quesadillas to tacos to anything you can think of in a tortilla. Follow Fresh Ideas on Instagram at Carson-Newman Dining.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
Time to check in with the Eagles head coach. Here's Chuck Benson alongside the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
Back on the AEC countdown to tip-off, Carson-Newman comes to you today from Shuford Arena against the number 24 Lenoir-Rhyne Bears. I'm Adam Cavalier alongside Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Chuck, in a place where trying to get your mojo back, I suppose, a little bit. Losers of 3 straight league games, sandwiched around a non-conference win over Tennessee Wesleyan, and finding that mojo, challenging against a team that hasn't lost at home in 9 tries. How do you get your groove back against the Lenoir-Rhyne Bears?
We're not really going into it talking mojo and groove. We're just trying to think more about what is within our control, and having our guys become more aware of what they actually can do in competition. Clearly, we've had a spell here at Wingate, home with Catawba at NH, and have got have had some lessons from those 3 games. But ultimately, we're trying to continue to improve and grow and evolve, and some of that includes how we deal with adversity and how we more consistently take control of the controllable elements of the game.
Is this a matter, you've said it in the past, there are going to be games where you don't make shots. But it feels like here of late, the lack of shot making has impacted the quality of your defensive possessions. Is that a fair assessment?
Oh yeah. I mean, let's be real here, Cav. It was completely impossible for us to match our shot making from a year ago. Okay, completely impossible. So we knew that was going to be a part of like sort of a redefining of this season. And you know what we really focus on primarily, what is the shot quality? We're getting good shots a lot of times. We're not making them, but we're getting good shots. And we want to try to continue to empower guys with confidence and comfortability to take those open shots, and hopefully they go down as January and February unfold. But what I have discovered over the years is when you're dealing with 18 to 22-year-old college athletes, you have to sort of learn to be mentally tough, to not let shot making impact other parts of your game that you have more control over.
I'm going to take you down a path, which is going to be a weird thing to do in the midst of a 5-minute pregame interview. But hey, we've been doing this for a minute, and I feel like doing it.
Yes.
So earlier this week, I was solo parenting with my wife out and about one evening, so bedtime was fully my responsibility. So I laid our youngest down, which took a little bit longer than it would typically take. And while I laid our youngest down, our oldest was supposed to be using the potty, brushing teeth, doing all the things to be prepared to read stories when I finished with the youngest. And instead, our oldest was determined to turn a little, she has some test tubes that display fake flowers in her bedroom. And instead of those test tubes displaying fake flowers, they became ground zero for what she called her magic mixies. And during this time while I was laying down our youngest, our oldest was in fact making potions. And the potion, her magic mixie, featured a combination of water, soap scrapings, some sort of body lotion, and, of course, naturally, spit. So, my question for you with that setup, would you drink the magic mixie if it were to guarantee a win today?
Okay, let me be clear about this. I would take a second helping of magic mixies for a high-end performance today that led to a win. And wouldn't think twice about it. What a great story. What I didn't see that one coming, but thank you. You know, where do we go from here? I don't know.
That's the end of the interview. I was just making a point. You would literally do anything to help this team to a win. Yeah,
as coaches, one of the things everything is about trying to assist the players and lead the players. And right now, we've been in a little bit of a skid, but that doesn't define the season by any means. There's been a lot more positives than negatives, and I think what we both know clearly is that we've got a lot of guys that are still relatively new to the program and or early in their careers and have got a long ways to go. So we keep on just striving for excellence and growth, and sort of de-emphasizing outcomes and emphasizing process.
Chuck, pleasure. Good luck today against the Bears.
Thanks, Gab.
It's Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Starting lineups headed your way from Shuford Arena when the AEC countdown to tip-off returns after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
Don't go anywhere. Tip-off is next.
Trip Davis, marvelous, with the hands on one end and the guile to finish on the other.
More CN memories are headed your way on the Eagles Sports Network.
Power comes with not only having a voice, but knowing that it is heard. As part of an electric co-op, you're not just getting electricity, you're getting the power to have your voice heard and the opportunity to work together with your community to create a better tomorrow. Here, you're not just a customer, you're a member. AEC, empowering voices just like yours.
Hey Eagle fans, check out the Eagle Shop, the official store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Located in the MSAC Grand Hall, the Eagle Shop has all your Carson-Newman apparel, from brands like Nike, Columbia, and Comfort Colors. The Eagle Shop has all your gifts, gear, and accessories. Can't make it in person? Visit eagleshop.cn.edu. That's eagleshop.cn.edu for all your Carson-Newman clothing needs.
This
bounce feed inside, Browder right block through contact. He gets it to go.
Is Carson-Newman men's basketball on the Eagles Sports Network.
To the cup, right hand leaner, rolls off front side. Jaws there for the tip. Ooze hit it. Ooze hit it. Carson-Newman celebrates.
Today's game is brought to you in part by Appalachian Electric Cooperative, Domino's, Fresh Ideas, by the Eagle Club, First Bank, by Magaha Electric, Inner Digital, by Food City, by the Eagle Shop, Tri-Light, by Premier Building Maintenance, by Modern Woodman Financial Planning, by the Mossy Creek Roasting Company, and by Lisa's Country Kitchen.
Now back to the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
Back courtside at Shuford Arena. Carson-Newman taking on the Lenoir-Rhyne Bears. Eagles lead the all-time ledger 40-37. Headed into this, the 78th all-time meeting. And Lenoir-Rhyne trying to keep the good times rolling at home. Bears winners of 4 consecutive games overall. They have not lost at home this season. Starting lineups. First for the home-standing Bears, who are wearing black jerseys today. The jerseys that they are auctioning off after the end of today's games. The Bears under Brent Owen, pretty much what you'd expect from a starting 5. It starts in the backcourt with Julian Dozier, 5'10", 175-pound senior out of Detroit, Michigan. 7.9 points, 4.5 assists per game. And he's joined in the backcourt by three-point specialist Junior Hodnett, 6'2", 190-pound senior from Rio Rancho, New Mexico, transferred in to LR with Brent Owen when Owen came over from Eastern New Mexico. The forwards, Akili Evans, 12.7 points per game, 4.1 rebounds per game, out of Waterbury, Connecticut. And then also in the front court, Sam Martin, 6'9", 230-pound junior out of Apex, North Carolina, 8.7 points. And then Conrad Luczynski, the man in the middle, at 12.4 points per game. The big 7-footer from Illinois. Carson-Newman has been introduced. The Eagles on the floor watching the entrance video before Lenoir-Rhyne's starters are introduced with the lights off here in Shuford Arena. And Carson-Newman's starting five is what it has been in all but one game this season, and that is the quintet of Jack Browder, Rylan Houck, Braden Illick, Khalees Fry, and Matt Bilbray. Browder, the league's leading scorer and rebounder, 23.5 points and 10.9 rebounds per game. He needs 22 points for 1,700 in his career and 27 to catch Gil Luttrell on the all-time scoring list. So it has been, in large part, the Jack Browder show to start this season. The question becomes who can join him. Matt Bilbray coming in off of a 20-point night at Emory and Henry, but nobody else in the lineup outside of Caden Bott scored more than 4 points against the Wasps on Wednesday. Lenoir-Rhyne wearing black at home, black tops, black shorts, white piping up the sides, and maroon numbers on the front and back, trimmed in white. Carson-Newman in the pristine road whites. White tops with white shorts, orange numerals trimmed in blue on the front and back of the jerseys, and Carson-Newman written around the numerals in blue and orange. Illick versus Martin for the jump. The ball is in the air. Martin controls the tap, and the Bears bring the basketball from right to left against a 1-3-1 zone from Carson-Newman to open this contest. Luczynski left baseline out to Dozier left wing. Fry defends him. Loop it to the left side of the lane for Luczynski. Hands off Evans. Gets into the paint. Slips it left block. Luczynski lost it to Jack Browder. A steal for the Eagles on the opening possession. Browder ahead to Houck. Flips it to Fry. Left block. Fry leans back and kisses it in off glass. 2-0 Eagles. The opening salvo. 35 seconds in. Bears bring it front court. Luczynski out to the right corner. Dozier steps back, fires a three. Left it short. Illick boxes out the 7-footer Luczynski and grabs the rebound middle of the lane. Eagles fly left to right. Illick head of the key. One left-hand dribble. Tries to get it to Browder on the left wing, but Dozier was there to deflect it out, and it stays with Carson-Newman. 57 seconds into the first half. Eagle fans, AEC is your local electric co-op service you can trust and value, you can depend on. Powering Mossy Creek, we are AEC, powering what matters most. Man-to-man defense for the Bears with 15 to shoot. Out gets it to Illick, left point. Martin defends him tightly on the perimeter. 10-9. Illick over to Bilbray, right wing. Left around an Illick screen. Bilbray swings. Fry left wing. He lost the handle on it. Stumbles. He gets tripped with 2 on the shot clock by a fallen Luczynski. And Conrad Luczynski is whistled for his first. Team's first on the Bears. Hard luck foul there for Lenoir-Rhyne. Fry had lost the handle on it. 2 LR Bears dived for it. And just a hard luck trip. Mops out. Already plenty of sweat on the floor from where Luczynski, Fry, and Martin hit the deck. And Browder will inbound with a fresh 20 from the right baseline. Lobs it into Bilbray at the top of the key. Feeds Illick in the high post. Illick, one left-hand dribble, sends it to Houck, back to Browder, left corner, 3 balls up and short. Fry an offensive rebound, leans back, right hand, that's strong off the window. Sam Martin grabs this miss on the left block, and the Bears move right to left. Dozier lobs for Akili Evans, too far in front, he's out of bounds. Turnover number 2 for Lenoir-Rhyne. Ball back to Carson-Newman. LR really good in transition. These are the 2 highest scoring fast break offenses in the South Atlantic Conference. Full court press on for the Bears, and a deflection by Junior Hodnett out of bounds on an entry pass to Houck. Stays with Carson-Newman, 1 second off the shot clock. Browder gets it into Khalees Fry. This time LR backs off the press, although Evans will pick up Browder. 94 feet. Fry head of the key, out to Illick up top. Illick chest pass Houck left wing. Houck Sends it to Bilbray right point. Bilbray crossover dribble on Dozier. Hop step into the lane. Dispossessed. Backs it out to Houck right point. Houck twirls and it's Bilbray right wing. Bilbray pumps, steps right, feeds Fry. Back to Bilbray. Reverse layup. Got fouled. Good ball movement by Carson-Newman. Ends in free throws for Matt Bilbray. After the foul on Junior Hodnett, his first, team second. And Matt Bilbray heads to the line to shoot 2 for Carson-Newman. Eagles have scored the only 2 points in this one. 2 minutes in, and Bilbray calmly swishes the first free throw. One more free throw for Matt Bilbray. Bends his knees, lines it up, knocks it down. Career long 8 consecutive free throws made for Matt Bilbray. 4-0 Eagles, 17:55 to go in the first half. Luczynski at the right elbow. He shoots from 15 and swishes it. Conrad Luczynski starts the scoring for the Bears. 4-2 Eagles lead, 17:44 to play in the first half. The Eagles bring it front court. Houck, left wing, lobs to Illick at the top of the key. Illick faces the basket on Martin. Illick, right wing, he tries a triple. Short off the front of the 10. Luczynski snares the rebound in the middle of the lane, and the Bears move it from right to left. Evans between the rings, picked up by Fry, dumps into the high post. Luczynski pump fakes a 15-footer, now drives left block and lays it in. 4 in a row for Conrad Luczynski. Bears tie it at 4, 17-10 to go in the first half. Eagles have started 1 of 4 from the field. Illick, right elbow, pressured by Sam Martin. Illick, 2 left-hand dribbles, stops left point. Martin harasses him. Bounce feed for a cutting Browder left block. He misses the layup, got his own miss, takes it back up with the right hand, and Browder lays it in. 6-4, Carson-Newman by a pair. 16:45 to play in the first half. First points for Jack Browder, 20 away from 1,700 for his career. Zone defense for the Eagles as the Bears bring it front court. Fry swipes it away from Luczynski, who gets it back and saves it to Hodnett at the timeline. He drives inside and misfires the 10-foot runner over the sack logo. Browder the rebound. Eagles sprint left to right. Fry crossover on Luczynski, ducks out and heads to Bilbray left wing. Dozier, pressure on him, fires to Illick on the wing left side. Back to Browder, head of the key. Drive inside, Euro, right-hand scoop. Browder doesn't get the roll. Rebound pings around, grabbed by Hodnett right baseline. Outlets it to Evans. Evans Euroing to the hole. Off balance, doesn't get the leaner to fall, and he's fouled. It's on Rylan Houck. His first. First on the Eagles. Eagle fans, Domino's is the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles, so when you're hungry, reach for Domino's. Large one-topping pies are $6.99 with your Carson-Newman ID. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Evans at the line, shooting 2. Bends the knees, flips the first one up, and rattles it in. 6-5, Eagles by a point. 3 minutes, 57 seconds in as Blessed Kimball checks in, replacing Luczynski. One more free throw for Akili Evans, looking to tie this game at 6. 3 dribbles, backspins the ball into his left hand. One more dribble, deep into the knees. Second foul shot on the way, and it too rattles through. 2 for 2 trip for Evans. 6-6, we're square. 16:03 to play in the first half. Dozier defends Bilbray the length of the floor. Now he sags off as Bilbray brings it over the timeline for the Eagles. Finds Illick at the left point. Chest pass Browder left wing. Back to the head of the key, Bilbray. Right around the Fry screen. Feeds Illick left corner. Pump fakes a 3. Now drives on Sam Martin. Backs him down left block. 11 to shoot. Illick sends it out to Houck right wing. Pump fake on Hodnett. Drive to the basket. Leaner won't fall. Illick an offensive rebound. Strip going back up. It's right into Houck's hands, and he lays it in from the left side. Now look what I found bucket for Rylan Houck. 8-6, Eagles by a pair, 15:27 to play first half. Zone defense for the Eagles. Martin beats and bangs inside, gets rejected by Illick. Second chance for the Bears, Evans corrals. Evans, left corner, step back 3. Missed it off the back iron, rebound loose. Kimball wins the battle with Browder and lays it in from the right side. Second chance points for the Bears. It's an 8-8 ball game, 15:05 to play in the first half. Eagles front court. Bilbray, left baseline, skips out, right corner. Rylan Houck measures a 3 ball. It's off the mark to the left. Evans a long rebound at the right elbow. Evans in transition. Bears looking for their first lead. Middle of the lane. Martin ducks the shoulder. Right block and lays it in off the window. 10-8. Bears have scored 4 straight to take their first lead. 14:37 to play in the first half. Eagles onto the offensive end. Bilbray head of the key. Stops, skips, left corner, Fry, hands off Browder. He tries a triple. Browder airballs it. Hodnett has the rebound on the right block for the Bears, and LR brings it right to left. Dozier accelerating inside, stops left block, kicks out Hodnett left wing. Pump fakes a 3, dribbles, left baseline, 15-footer is long off the right iron. Dozier a long rebound left wing. He tries a triple and buries it. 7 straight for Lenoir-Rhyne. They've got the biggest lead of the day for either team. 13-8 Bears, 6 minutes into the first half. Eagles with it front court. Bilbray defended by Kimball at the head of the key. Crossover dribble by Bilbray. Stumbles, lost the handle on it. Hodnett the steal. Outlets it ahead to Evans. Evans runs the middle of the lane and jams it down with 2 hands. Chuck Benson wants time, and that'll be the under 16 media. 9 straight for Lenoir-Rhyne Bears. This was a back and forth game early. 13:39 to play in the first half. 15-8. Bears have jaunted up by 7 thanks to a 9-0 run. Eagles 3 of 11 from the field and 0 for 4 from 3. We're back after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
3 ties, 1 lead change. It was back and forth early, but Lenoir-Rhyne has opened up a 7-point lead, the biggest of the day for either side, with a 9-0 run. Bears shooting 55% from the field. Eagles have started 3 of 11. Carson-Newman -3, pardon me, on the glass. And the Bears, they've missed 5 shots. They've gotten offensive rebounds off of 3 of them. That's helped the cause for Lenoir-Rhyne out to this 7-point lead. Eagle basketball out of the break. Brown, Browder, Bilbray, Stamper, and Botts on the floor for Carson-Newman. Stamper has it at the head of the key, swings it over to Bilbray right wing. Bilbray skips left corner, Botts, left baseline drive to the cup, airballs the right-handed layup. Luczynski has the rebound on the right block for LR. Bears push tempo front court. Savage out to Crudup head of the key, Luczynski high post. Luczynski back to the basket, fires out right wing for Burriston. Burriston, a right corner 3, he swishes it. 12 in a row for Lenoir-Rhyne. 18-8, Bears are up by double digits. 12:55 to play in the first half. Eagles front court. Botts right block, kicks out Browder head of the key. Wide open look from deep. Browder doesn't get the fall. Luczynski snares the rebound, and the Bears sprint left to right until Colin Brown deflects a pass into the scorers table. It stays with Lenoir-Rhyne. Eagles haven't scored in 2.5 minutes. Khalees Fry checks back in for Carson-Newman, replacing Matt Bilbray. Carson-Newman in 2026 averaging 37% shooting from the field. This was an efficient team for the first 10 or so games, but Carson-Newman has struggled to score as Khalees Fry gets a deflection and pushes it out of bounds. The shot clock reset to 30. You're going to say that Fry did not have possession inbounds, and they want to reset the shot clock to where it was. I'm going to say good at 20. Crudup inbounds to Luczynski. Back to Crudup on the right wing. Crudup, crossover dribble on Fry. Fry knocked it loose, but Crudup gets it back. Burst in top of the key, sends a pass through Savage's hands and nearly into Andrew Rogers' lap, but he saves in. Kimball goes in for a poster dunk. It's off the back of the 10 and tracked down to the backcourt by Savage. And now Fry steals a pass away. Fry Euros on Savage, hits Browder through the middle of the lane. Browder ducks the shoulder, right hand hook over Luczynski's off the mark. Brown an offensive rebound. Brown fires out to Fry between the rings. And you've got a whistle. A foul away from the ball on Stamper. It's the first on Stamper, the second on the Eagles. Brings us to another break in the action. 11:55 to play in the first half, 18-8. Lenoir-Rhyne leads by 10. Eagles haven't scored in 3.5 minutes. It's a 12-0 run for the Bears. We're back to Shuford Arena after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
Looking to make your home more comfortable and affordable? Maybe with a new electric heat pump or new attic insulation? And don't forget new doors and windows. AEC is here to help. We have a quality contractor network, easy financing, and incentives for home upgrades. Plus, AEC carefully inspects every job to ensure the highest quality satisfaction. Visit our website at aeccoop.org for applications, contractor lists, and more details. AEC, power what matters most.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
11:55 to go in the first half. It has been 3 minutes and 38 seconds since Carson-Newman last found the bottom of the barrel. Eagles are 3 of 14 from the field and 0 of 5 from deep. Eagles led at 8-6 following a Rylan Houck second chance layup and haven't scored since. Bears are in the middle of a 12-0 run, shooting 54% from the field and a hyper-efficient 2 of 3 from deep. Houck, Illick, Browder, Bilbray, and Fry, the starting 5 on the floor for Carson-Newman in the matchup zone against the Bears. Luczynski in the middle of the lane, turns right-hand hook, falls off left side into Houck's arms on the left block for the Eagles. Seeing left to right. Browder looking to chip into this 10-point deficit. Drives around a man, gets it to the right block, and has his shot erased by Luczynski's first troubles. Luczynski the rebound, Bears run front court. Burriston right corner, transition 3, had a hand in his face and he swishes it. 15-0 run for the Bears, biggest run that Carson-Newman has given up this season. 21-8, Lenoir-Rhyne by 13, Eagles with it front court. Bilbray between the rings off to Fry right wing. Fry looks inside, nothing there, out to Houck top of the key. Houck drives on Burriston to the left block. Turns and feeds Fry at the free throw line. Ducks the shoulder on Luczynski. Kicks out Browder for a right wing triple. Left it short. Houck an offensive rebound, and he's fouled as he grabs it. Charge this to Chris Crudup, his first. Third on LR. 20 on the shot clock, still seeing ball. 10:51 to play in the first half. 21-8. Bears by 13. Eagles haven't scored in 15 minutes. Eagle fans, Lisa's Country Kitchen serves the best home-cooked meals that the Lakeway region has to offer. Lisa's Country Kitchen, the official restaurant of the Carson-Newman Eagles. In 5 minutes, Carson-Newman hasn't scored. Browder wants to stop it with a right corner 3. It was wide open, but it doesn't go down off the heel. Evans, the rebound left baseline. Bears onto the offensive end. Evans, right wing. Crossover dribble on Fry, gets to the paint, scoots around, and misfires the layup, rebounds loose and into Houck's hands, but he stepped on the baseline as he possessed the ball, and it's LR's. Should go down as a defensive rebound and a third turnover for Carson-Newman. Eagles at 18.8% from the field, 3 of 16. Inbounds comes left wing to Evans, and out to Dozier between the rings. Swing it right wing for Hodnett. Hodnett skips left corner for Burriston. Up top, Dozier, back to Burriston, left corner. He's had the hot hand, wants another three, and he cans it. Tyler Burriston's 3 of 3 from range. He averages 9.9 a game. He's got 9 right now. 18-0 run for Lenoir-Rhyne. 16-point lead for the Bears, 24-8 at the midway point of the first half. Eagles onto the offensive end. Bilbray's pass into the paint deflected. It's off of Burriston's hands and out of bounds. Stays with Carson-Newman. Hey, Eagle fans, check out the Eagle Shop, the official store of the Carson-Newman Eagles, located in the MSAC Grand Hall. The Eagle Shop has all your Carson-Newman apparel from brands like Nike, Columbia, and Comfort Colors. Visit them online at eagleshop.cn.edu. 18 straight points for Lenoir-Rhyne. Carson-Newman hasn't scored in 5 minutes and 40 seconds. Browder with the basketball on the right block. He turns and hits a right-hand hook shot. And those are Carson-Newman's first points since the 15-and-a-half-minute mark. As LR brings it front court, a whistle and a foul on the floor on Matt Bilbray, his first. Team's third. No continuation there for Akili Evans. He was not in the act of shooting when he was fouled. 9:42 to play first half. 24-10, Lenoir-Rhyne by 14. A 6-minute scoring drought for the Eagles and an 18-0 run for the Bears. Backdoor alley-oop. Botts deflects it away. Fry has it. Fry running front court. Fry stripped as he enters the lane. Dozier pilfers it. 4th turnover for the Eagles. Dozier around Bilbray to the cup. Right hand. Scoops off glass. Tough finish for Julian Dozier. He's got 5. 26-10. Bears by 16 with 9:14 to go in the first half. Eagles see it deflected out of Braden Illick's hands in the left corner with full court pressure on it. It stays with Carson-Newman. Botts, Fry, Illick, Bilbray, Browder for the Eagles. Dozier, Martin, Burriston, Evans, and Hodnett for the Bears. Browder across the timeline, down by 16. Looked for a dribble handoff on the left wing for Bilbray, but he was fouled by Akili Evans. First on Evans, 4th on the Eagles.
Number 7, Akili Evans.
Isaac Stamper re-enters. Braden Illick exits. Colin Brown is off the bench. And he replaces Khalees Fry. 56% shooting for LR, including a 4 of 5 mark from beyond the arc. Eagles are 4 of 18 from the field and have only 2 free throws. That was their saving grace against Emory and Henry. They haven't been able to get to the line today. Browder left wing, drives inside on Evans, off balance. Leaner doesn't get it to fall. Rebound pings around. Botts grabs it, saves it to Bilbray around to Brown left wing. Bounce it to Browder in the left corner. Browder defended by Sam Martin. He fires inside for Stamper. Stamper laid it in, but that came after overplay defense and a foul from Julian Dozier. His first and the team's 5th. Fresh 20 on the clock, and the Eagles inbound from the left baseline. Turnover. Evans throwing down again with the right hand. Timeout, Chuck Benson. 18-point lead for the Bears off of Carson-Newman's 5th turnover. (28-10). Lenoir-Rhyne leads Carson-Newman. Bears shooting 58% from the field. They've gotten out in transition with 3 steals and scored 11 points on the break. And Chuck Benson wants to utilize a full timeout, not a 30-second timeout. So Carson-Newman will utilize its full timeout. Second timeout here in the first half that Carson-Newman has burned. The Eagles led this one 8-6 at the under 16 media. And since then, Lenoir-Rhyne has outscored them 22-2. Bulk of that came on an 18-0 run. Eagles just 1 point or 1 bucket in the last 7 minutes of game action. 4 of 19 from the field for Carson-Newman and 0 of 7 from beyond the arc. Eagles are one of their last 10 from the field. Jack Browder's 2 of 12, 4 points and 2 rebounds. Browder will inbound against full court pressure from the Bears. We've gotten 9 points off the bench from Tyler Burriston to help build this lead. Eagles trying to chip away. They're down 18 against the number 24 team in the country. Browder gives off to Bilbray on the left wing, shuffles it to Stamper, top of the key. One dribble, turns, gets stripped by Dozier. It's out of bounds into the Bears bench and stays with Carson-Newman. Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source. Bilbray gets it into Brown in the right corner, out to Bilbray right wing. 12 to shoot. Botts left wing for Bilbray left point, 8 and 7. Bilbray defended by Martin, feeds back to Botts in the left corner, 4 and 3. Botts left wing, step back 3, in and out, no good. Stamper tips the rebound, but it's controlled by Hodnett, and the Bears race front court. Hodnett ahead for Evans, walked as he hit the Euro step. Brings us to a break in the action. 7:59 to play in the first half. LR 28, Carson-Newman 10. Eagles 4 of 20 from the field and 0 of 8 from 3. Not keeping pace with the Bear team that's at 58% from the field and an unconscious 4 of 5 from range here on the Eagles Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser-focused on your success.
In 2025, we celebrate 130 years of Carson-Newman athletics. Over the years, the teams at Carson-Newman have been known for their toughness and Christian spirit. Through the decades, teams and individuals playing at the highest levels have brought recognition for this little school on the banks of Mossy Creek. While we remember the past, we look towards the future. So join the Eagle Club today as we continue to support our athletes and coaches through funding and facilities. Talons up.
Join the Eagle Club today. Visit cneagles.com/Eagle Club.
$7:59 to go in the first half. Lenoir-Rhyne a 28-10 lead on Carson-Newman. Bears have outscored Carson-Newman 22-2 over the last just under 8 minutes of game action. An 18-0 run for Lenoir-Rhyne. The big emphasis point is Carson-Newman went 6 minutes without a bucket. Eagles have just one bucket in the last 8 minutes since the 22-2 run. Browder at the top of the key. Kimball defends him around to Bilbray right wing. Bilbray. Here the coaches call for high-low. It's not there. They give to Illick right wing. Illick dribbles to the head of the key with 7 and 6 to shoot. Gives off to Botts left wing. 4 and 3. Botts drives in on Martin, scoops it up with the right hand and draws a foul. Botts fouled by Sam Martin, his first, team 6th. 2 free throws for Caden Botts, who started his Carson-Newman career 6 of 6 at the line. And with that miss, has now missed 3 straight. He's 6 of 9 on the season, 67%. Flips the second one up and knocks that one down. First point for Caden Botts, 28-11. Eagles down 17. 7:25 to play in the first half. Bears with it front court. Kimball, free throw line. Jab step, muscles in on Browder, rattles it out, middle of the paint. Browder a third rebound on the left block, sprints front court. Browder down the right side of the paint, takes it in on Evans, finishes through contact with the right hand off glass. Tough points for Jack Browder, Eagles down 15. Other way, Evans runs the middle of the lane and throws it down. LR answers with fast break points and then pulls ahead by 17. 30-13, 6:53 to go in the first half. Brent Owens is across the timeline, hollering at something. Browder at the head of the key. Gets it to Illick left point. Illick faces the basket. 2 right-hand dribbles, sends it to Bilbray right wing. Bilbray to the free throw line. Pulls up, right elbow jumper. Swishes the 15-footer. 4 points for Matt Bilbray. And Brent Owen calls for time. Brent Owen wants to use a 30 and then also called for a review. Entirely certain what he wants reviewed. 6:30 to play in the first half, 30-15. Lenoir-Rhyne doubling up the Eagles, who went 8 minutes of game action with just 1 bucket. InterDigital strives to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services. InterDigital, they are laser-focused on your success. Brent Owen has utilized a 30-second timeout to initiate a review. I'm not entirely certain what the review is for. I didn't see contact with anybody or anything nefarious. LR hasn't attempted a 3 in some time, and the last bucket was a Keely Evans dunk. This officiating crew huddled up. And going to come over and talk with Chuck Benson. No word from the officials on what was being looked at. This crew hasn't come over and said anything to Shuford PA announcer Ralph Mangrum either to give us a clue of what's going on. He can't communicate anything. It's LR basketball. The score is unchanged. They haven't adjusted any fouls, so I presume Brent Owen loses his challenge. It's LR ball by 15, and now an offensive foul and a moving screen called on Sam Martin. That's his second. Team 7th. Eagles will be shooting free throws for the rest of the half. Martin exits. Lucinski's back in. Dozier's out. Savage is back in. Hodnett's out, and Crudup's back in. No, pardon me, not Crudup, Burriston. Eagle ball after Lenoir-Rhyne's 6th turnover. Fry bounces it to Bilbray, who brings it across the timeline for the Eagles. Illick left point. 1 left-hand dribble. Pivots. Feeds Fry at the head of the key. Defense sags off of him. Gives to Browder right wing. Catch 3 on the way. It's off the mark. Rising up is Kimball for the rebound left of the lane. Bears race front court. Burriston, transition 3 from the right wing. He swishes it. He's 4 of 4 from deep, and the Bears are back up by 18, matching their largest lead. 33-15, Lenoir-Rhyne, 5:45 to play in the first half. Eagles front court. Bilbray, left elbow, pulls from 15, rattles out right side. Botts scrapes for the rebound. Throws it off of Kimball, but Botts fouled Kimball to create separation. His first. Team's 4th. Rylan Hauk is back in for the Eagles to replace Botts. to replace Fry. So you got Houck, Botts, Illick, Browder, and Bilbray on the floor for the Eagles. Lenoir-Rhyne counters Savage, Burriston, Kimball, Luczynski, and Evans. Evans right wing, sends it right baseline for Kimball. Back to Evans right point. Evans, one right-hand dribble, spots up for a right wing three and rolls that one home. Bears are 6 of 7 from beyond the arc, shooting 60% as a team, and they're up by 21. 36-15 with 5:10 to play in the first half. Eagles front court. Bilbray free throw line, sends it to Houck for a left corner catch three. Bending off the backboard, no good. Rebound scrapped for Burriston. Had it going out of bounds. Did they call a foul on Braden Illick? No, they're going to say that Braden stepped out before it wound up in Burriston's arms. 36-15, Bears leading. 5-minute mark first half. 21 points matches the largest deficit that Carson-Newman has faced this season. It's a little 6-0 burst, by the way, too, for LR. Kimball out to Evans on the right wing. Sends it Burriston at the free throw line. Bilbray knocks it through his hands. Burriston corrals in the right corner. Back to the head of the key. Evans a triplet. Spins out. Front side. Illick grabs the miss in the middle of the lane. Eagles sprint left to right. Illick, head of the key. Out to Bilbray right wing. Bilbray crossover dribble to the left hand. Switches to his right. Back to the left. Shuffles into the lane. Fades from the left block, and it rattles out into Luczynski's arms. Carson-Newman 6 of 26 from the field, down by 21 with 4:17 to play in the first half. LR front court. Burriston fires, right point three. He's 5 for 5 and nails that one. 15 points for Tyler Burriston. He came in averaging 55%. Eagles have had high hands, but he's unconscious. Shades of Mason Hawk. He was 7 of 9 in this building about 7 years ago. Illick on the left block, pumps, gets a defender in the air, draws a foul for the Eagles. Brings us to a break in the action. Free throws for Braden Illick when we get back. 3:53 to play in the first half. Lenoir-Rhyne 39, Carson-Newman 15. Eagles led 8-6 at the under-16 media, and since then has been outscored 33-7 by Lenoir-Rhyne. 60% shooting for the Bears, 23% shooting for the Eagles. That's the reason for this 24-point margin. Back after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
We love to cheer for our home teams, like the Eagles. It means more when we're rooting for the people we know. Did you know Tri-Lite is your home team internet provider? We're right here in Jefferson City, serving the people we know with our ultra-fast, ultra-reliable fiber broadband network. And we'd love to serve you. Learn more at trilite.net or by calling 833-847-0824. Go Eagles!
Well, most everything has not gone Carson-Newman's way in this contest. Lenoir-Rhyne out to a 39-15 lead on Carson-Newman. Biggest deficit that Carson-Newman has faced this year. Bears shooting 60% from the field. And an unconscious 7 of 9 from beyond the arc. Eagles 6 of 26, 23%. Braden Illick buries the first free throw. Carson-Newman down 39-16. Second free throw for Illick. This one rattles in. 39-17, Eagles down 22 with 3:52 to play in the first half. Bears basketball with Evans handling right wing. Eagles spread the zone out. Lob it to Kimball, left of the lane. He shoots from 15, misses badly off the backboard. Browder, a fourth rebound on the right baseline, and Eagles race left to right and lose it out of bounds. Houck lost control as he drove down to the left block. Carson-Newman's sixth turnover. And the ball back to LR, looking to exercise demons today. Haven't beaten Carson-Newman in 9 tries. They are firmly in control, up by 22 right now with 3:20 to play in the first half. Kimball splits 2 defenders and lays it in from the right side. Kimball has 4 points. LR is shooting better than 60% from the field, and they're up by 24. 3:05 to play in the first half. Illick, left point, tries a 3-ball. Front of the 10, no good. Rebound snared by Savage. Bears running. Kimball to the hoop. Rolls it off front side. Houck grabs the rebound, and the Eagles bring it left to right. Bilbray, left wing, slaloms through traffic, gets to the cup. Right-hand finish is good off the heel. 6 points for Matt Bilbray. He's 2 of 4 from the field. Eagles down 22. 41-19 with 2:38 to play in the first half. Bears with it front court. Burriston in the right corner. Burriston bounces to the right side of the paint for Luczynski. He backs down, Illick turns. Right-hand hook, good off glass. Conrad Luczynski has 6. And now Chuck Benson will utilize his second to last 30-second timeout. He's got 1 remaining. He wants to chat things over with his team down 24, 43-19 with 2:20 to play in the first half. Tri-Lite is your home team internet provider, providing Jefferson City with ultra-fast, ultra-reliable fiber broadband. Let them serve you. Visit trilite.net. As it men, Carson-Newman's night tonight. Eagles 6 of 27 from the field. That's 22.2%. 0 of 11 from deep. -5 on the glass. LR 57% from the field and 7 of 9 from beyond the arc, including a 5 of 5 effort from Tyler Burriston. Bears have outscored the Eagles in transition 13-4. That was a hallmark of Carson-Newman's offensive success in the first semester, something that thus far has evaded the Eagles in 2026. Bill Bray runs the point for Carson-Newman against Zamarion Savage. He dribbles over the timeline, center court. Houck at the head of the key. 1 dribble off to Browder, right wing. Browder spins inside on Evans, gets the cup, misfires the layup. Rebounds tipped by Stamper, loose to the right wing. Botts scrapping for it, but it's into Burriston's arms. Bears with numbers advantage on the other end. Burriston misses a 3 from the left wing, but it's an Evans offensive rebound. Second chance for the Bears. Evans right baseline. Lobs Luczynski, has the size mismatch on Bilbray and lays it in over top of him. 26-point lead for the Bears, 45-19 with 100 seconds left in the first half. Eagles onto the offensive end. Botts left wing for Stamper at the top of the key. Stops after 1 dribble. Chest pass Browder right wing. Browder inside, shoots over Luczynski and gets the roll off the front of the 10. 8 first half points for Jack Browder. He's 4 of 16 for the field. Carson-Newman's down 24, 45-21 with 70 seconds left in the first half. LR front court. Got a whistle and a foul on Isaac Stamper, who fouls Luczynski. Second on Stamper, 5th on the Eagles. Inbounds will come from the left baseline. Lob to Luczynski, who commits an offensive foul. So that's Luczynski's second. Team's 8th. Browder lobs into the timeline to Stamper, who grabs it, fires it ahead to Bilbray right wing. Bilbray lobs Botts, lands on the left block, goes for a reverse layup and gets fouled. So 2 free throws for Caden Botts. Foul is on Tyler Burriston, his first and the team's 9th. 2 free throws for Caden Botts, down 24 with 61 seconds left in the first half. Botts makes the first to make it a 23-point game. One more free throw for Caden Botts, and he swishes it.
Botts makes both free throws.
So Botts is pure on his second free throw. And the Bears bring it right to left, ahead by 22 against the Eagles matchup zone. Right wing for Hodnett. Hodnett to the head of the key, swings it left wing, Burriston. Burriston drops it off Hodnett, left corner. He tries a triple, halfway down and out. Kimball an offensive rebound, spins right, gets blocked by Houck, but draws a foul. Charge the foul to Houck. It's his second, team sixth.
Ryland Houck called for the foul.
So 2 free throws here for Kimball. 70% shooter. Calmly swishes the first. One more free throw for Kimball. Eyes the basket, sends the second one up.
Kimball's second free throw also good.
And makes it as well. 47-23. Bears by 24. With 27 seconds left on the shot clock and a 3-second difference shot clock to game clock as Bilbray's dispossessed in the backcourt. Has to save it across the timeline and does so with a second to spare, but it's stolen by Chris Crudup. Bears will have the final shot of the first half. Left corner, Savage. Drives baseline, gets it to Hodnett, head of the key. Pump fakes a three. Flyby by Browder, but Botts fouls him on the actual attempt. It's a second personal on Botts, a 7th team foul on the Eagles.
Foul on Botts.
Bears with a 47-23 lead on Carson-Newman and 10 seconds to go in the first half. Hodnett bends the knees, flips the first free throw through, nothing but net. 48-23, Lenoir-Rhyne by 25. This will go down as the largest halftime deficit that Carson-Newman has faced this season. Second one's on the way, and Hodnett makes it as well. 49-23. Hodnett 2 for 2 on this trip. He's got one more. Shimsawi checks in. He's going to replace Tyler Burriston. It's an offense for defense sub. As Hodnett makes it a 3-of-3 trip.
Hodnett converts all 3 free throws.
50-23, Bears by 27, their biggest lead. Inbounds comes to Botts in the backcourt. He gives off to Bilbray, races over the timeline, gets it to Browder. Browder draws a blocking foul as Hodnett initiated contact with him on his way to the basket. That is a second personal on Junior Hodnett, a 10th team foul on Lenoir-Rhyne, and 2 free throws here for Jack Browder.
Jack Browder to the line for the Eagles.
So Browder to the stripe for Carson-Newman. He gets to shoot a pair of free throws. A chance to make it a 25-point game if he can make both. He hits the first. One more free throw for Jack Browder. 5.2 seconds left in the first half. Bears up 50-24 on Carson-Newman. Browder's second is true. He's got 9. Eagles down 25. Bears race front court. Crudup all the way to the hole. He gets fouled with 0.2 seconds left. It's on Khalees Fry. His first, team's 8th. And 2 free throws for, not Crudup, that's Amarion Savage. Bit of a collector's item for Amarion Savage. Free throws, he's 10 of 12 at the line on the season. That's 83%, and he increases that by making his 11th. Savage with one more foul shot. A chance to match the Bears' biggest lead of the day at 27. Second one's up and in. 52-27, Lenoir-Rhyne by 27. And that is how the first half comes to a close. All Bears at the break. Lenoir-Rhyne a 52-25 lead on Carson-Newman. Bears looking to win their 12th straight home game and are well on their way to snapping a 9-game losing streak to Carson-Newman. Eagles just 27% from the field in the first half. Lenoir-Rhyne 56% from the field and 64% from three-point range. Everything going Lenoir-Rhyne's way, not much of anything going Carson-Newman's way. Eagles -8 on the glass, been outscored 13-4 on the fast break. Lenoir-Rhyne has more second chance points than Carson-Newman in spite of the massive discrepancies in shooting percentage. Eagles face their largest halftime deficit of the season at 27. 52-25, Bears up at the half. Eagle Shop halftime report heads your way when we come back after these messages on the Eagle Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser-focused on your success.
AEC is a distributor of Marathon energy-efficient water heaters. We offer 30-gallon to 105-gallon tanks. Marathon water heaters are durable, lightweight, and under warranty to not leak as long as you own your home. Foam insulation allows these thermal storage units to provide long-term temperature control. Marathon's lightweight tank is easier to maneuver and position, and the bowl-shaped tank bottom allows complete sediment drain. AEC, empowering efficiency.
It's halftime. We'll head back to the arena for the Eagle Shop halftime report in 60 seconds. This is the Eagle Sports Network.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
Hey Eagle fans, check out the Eagle Shop, the official store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Located in the MSAC Grand Hall, the Eagle Shop has all your Carson-Newman apparel, from brands like Nike, Columbia, and Comfort Colors. The Eagle Shop has all your gifts, gear, and accessories. Can't make it in person? Visit eagleshop.cn.edu. That's eagleshop.cn.edu for all your Carson-Newman clothing needs.
It's halftime on the Eagle Sports Network. Highlights, a check of the Eagle Shop scoreboard, and stats are headed your way.
Fry takes it away from him. Fry runs the middle of the lane and throws it down with the right hand.
Now let's head back to the arena. Here's the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
All right, halftime at Shuford Arena, and Carson-Newman trails Lenoir-Rhyne at the halftime break, 52-25, biggest halftime deficit that Carson-Newman has faced this season. Second consecutive game where Carson-Newman shoots worse than 30% from the field in a first half of basketball. Eagles 8 of 30 and 0 of 11 from beyond the arc. Carson-Newman did get to the line 10 times and made 9 free throws, but none of that is enough to keep pace with a Lenoir-Rhyne team that is shooting 56% from the field and has gone 7 of 11 from beyond the arc. Bears 9 of 9 at the charity stripe. Bears are +8 on the glass. Carson-Newman has missed 22 shots. Lenoir-Rhyne has missed 14 shots. And the Bears have just as many offensive rebounds as CN. And Lenoir-Rhyne, in fact, has outscored Carson-Newman 9-4 in second chance points. It has been that kind of day for Carson-Newman in this game, where nothing has gone in favor of the Eagles in this one. And Carson-Newman fought when things weren't going its way against Emory and Henry on Wednesday. Made things interesting in the second half, down by their largest margin at the break of this season. We'll see what kind of fight Carson-Newman can put up after halftime, and if they can make things interesting against the number 24 team in the country on the road here in Hickory, North Carolina. So easier said than done for Carson-Newman to rally against a Lenoir-Rhyne team that has been really good at home this season. They're number 24 in the nation for a reason and have the conference's highest scoring offense. We'll tell you about what's going on in the rest of the South Atlantic Conference with an Eagle Shop scoreboard update when we get back after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
In 2025, we celebrate 130 years of Carson-Newman athletics. Over the years, the teams at Carson-Newman have been known for their toughness and Christian spirit. Through the decades, teams and individuals playing at the highest levels have brought recognition for this little school on the banks of Mossy Creek. While we remember the past, we look towards the future. So join the Eagle Club today as we continue to support our athletes and coaches through funding and facilities. Talons up.
Join the Eagle Club today. Visit cneagles.com/Eagle Club.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
A check of the SAC scoreboard is next. Stick around on the Eagle Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
The Eagle Sports Network is part of SAC Live, the official digital network of the South Atlantic Conference. SAC Live is the home of all your South Atlantic Conference sports action, including 20 SAC championships. Time to get caught up with some SACtion. Here are the happenings around the South Atlantic Conference and the nation. Let's go around the league with a scoreboard update. Now back to the arena.
52-25, Lenoir-Rhyne leads Carson-Newman at the halftime break. Largest deficit that Carson-Newman has faced this season. And Lenoir-Rhyne, if it just holds serve, if it plays to a draw in the second half, it'll have its largest margin of victory in the 78 all-time meetings with Carson-Newman. Eagles lead the all-time series 40-37, but things have not gone the Eagles' way. on this visit to Shuford Arena. Earlier today, Carson-Newman's women's basketball team saw its 6-game win streak come to a close with a 103-92 loss to Lenoir-Rhyne. The Lady Eagles give up 100 points for the first time since December of 22 at Limestone. Spoils a 29-point day for Jen Sullivan and a 13-point, 10-rebound double-double for Maddie Knuckles. Eagles held Elia L., the league's leading scorer, to 5 points, but it didn't matter when Abigail Brown went off for 42, 12 of 13 from the field, 7 of 10 from 3, and 11 of 15 from the free throw line. Most points that Carson-Newman women's basketball has ever given up to an individual player. On the men's side, Lincoln Memorial has a 50-49 lead on Newberry. 13 points for the Rail Splitters from E.J. Smith, 12 from Drake Downs for the Wolves, who are shooting 47% from the field and trying to pick up a home win over LMU. Early in the second half, about 4 minutes in, Catawba has built a 44-36 lead on UVA Wise. 18 points from Jordan Simpson for the Indians. He's the only player for either team in double digits. Wise shooting just 38% from the field as they trail by 8. Emory and Henry has traveled to Coker and is looking for a third straight win. The Wasps are up 44-42 at the midway point of the second half. Jackson Crawford leads E&H with 10. Isaiah Owens and Aaron Hall have 12 and 10 respectively for Coker. Anderson has pulled away from Tusculum. It's a 70-48 lead for the Trojans over the Pioneers. Tusculum shooting just 36% from the field, while Anderson is whistling away at 52%. All 5 starters are in double digits for the Trojans, led by Rashawn Engelman's 14 points. Final game on the docket has Mars Hill traveling to Wingate. Lions a 62-57 lead on the Bulldogs with 4:34 to play in the second half. Wingate 7 of 24 from beyond the arc. That's 29%. Mars Hill hitting threes, 12 of 22 from deep, led by Keenan Wilkins, 17 points. He's 5 of 7 from beyond the arc. Here in Shuford Arena, 52-25. Bears lead Carson-Newman. We return for second half action after these messages on the Eagle Sports Network.
There's new fresh ideas on campus. From Chick-fil-A to Maples Coffee to Sabarijos, Fresh Ideas has tons of high-quality dining options for whatever taste you may need. Sabarijos is open Monday through Friday for lunch and dinner in the Health Sciences Building. Sabarijos features all your Mexican favorites, from burritos to nachos to quesadillas to tacos to anything you can think of in a tortilla. Follow Fresh Ideas on Instagram at Carson-Newman Dining.
Hey Eagle fans, check out the Eagle Shop, the official store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Located in the MSAC Grand Hall, the Eagle Shop has all your Carson-Newman apparel, from brands like Nike, Columbia, and Comfort Colors. The Eagle Shop has all your gifts, gear, and accessories. Can't make it in person? Visit eagleshop.cn.edu. That's eagleshop.cn.edu for all your Carson-Newman clothing needs.
This is Carson-Newman basketball.
Bills top of the key. Pull up 3 on the way. Got it. Charlie Clark dialing long distance with impunity.
On the Eagles Sports Network.
Tri-Light is proud to support Carson-Newman Athletics. We salute the student athletes who are working hard to make great things happen on the field, in the classroom, and in the world. It takes vision, commitment, and teamwork, qualities we share at Tri-Light. Our mission is to provide life-changing opportunities by building a world-class fiber broadband network. If you'd like to learn more, please visit trilight.net or call us at 833-847-0824.
Every day brings new challenges, and those challenges look different for everyone. But no matter what each day looks like, your local energy co-op is here to power every moment. Whether it's at home, in the office, or on the field, AEC is committed to bringing you safe, affordable, and reliable power to get you through the day. We are your local electric co-op, and we are here for you. AEC, empowering every day.
Right back courtside at Shuford Arena, where Carson-Newman trails Lenoir-Rhyne 52-25 at the halftime break. Skip Roberts is running the show back inside of network control. And before we start the second half, let's pause 10 seconds for station ID across the Eagle Sports Network. Adam Cavalier, happy to have you courtside. Carson-Newman in the halftime locker room for every minute of the halftime break, and the Eagles just now making their way to the bench, trailing by 27 at the halftime break. Largest halftime deficit that Carson-Newman has faced this season. And it's Eagles ball out of the break, a deflection into the backcourt by Dozier. And it stays with Carson-Newman. Eagles onto the offensive end. Illick right wing. He'll try a three ball. Illick toilet bowls it out to the right side, and Hodnett grabs the miss for the Bears. They bring it left to right. Eagles 0 of 12 from beyond the arc. Ilo lob to Sam Martin, deflected by Illick, but right to Luczynski at the free throw line. Gets it to Akili Evans around to the left wing for a Hodnett three, and he swishes it. Bears are 8 of 12 from range, and they're up by 30. Carson-Newman hasn't trailed by 30 in a game in 4 years. Down 55-25 with 19:20 to play in the second half. Bill Bray left corner, catch three on the way, missed that one long. Rebound tipped up by Fry, corralled by Martin. Bears bring it left to right. Right corner, Hodnett. Steps left, he tries another triple, halfway down and out. Rebound pings to the free throw line, tipped up and taken by Evans. And the Bears reset with another offensive board. Turn it over, entry pass to Evans, deflected by Illick. Eagles bring it right to left. Browder hits Houck running the middle of the lane, and Houck lays it in with the right hand. Rylan Houck has 4, Eagles are down 28. 55-27 on the other end. Evans drains a left wing three. 31-point advantage for Lenoir-Rhyne. 58-27 with 18:37 to play in the second half. Eagles bring it right to left. Browder down the left side of the paint. Splits two defenders, lays it up over Luczynski, and gets the roll. Browder pleading for a foul call. He doesn't get one. He's got 12. Only Eagle into double figures. Carson-Newman down 29, 58-29, with 18:15 to go in the second half. Ilo action to Luczynski. He lays it in. Rylan Houck slipped, rolled his ankle, and as he was on the ground, Luczynski tripped over him. Count the basket. And a hard luck and one for Rylan Houck. So Houck slipped as he was going to provide backside defense on Luczynski. And the officials are going to go to the monitor for review. First Bank is the official bank of Carson-Newman Athletics and the only place you can get a Carson-Newman Eagles debit card. Stop by any First Bank location to get your Carson-Newman debit card and show your Eagles pride. We also remind you, fans, that Modern Woodman Financial Planning touches lives and secures futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. Contact men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman to help secure your family's financial future. 60-29, Carson-Newman down 31 to Lenoir-Rhyne. Officials have consulted the monitor. Now this crew is having a chat. It's not like the NBA where you can review fouls.
Visit the bookstore on campus to pick up your Bears gear and wear it loud.
And Chuck Benson and Brent Owen are being called together to get an explanation. And not sure there is one. Luczynski heads to the line for an and one free throw. Bends the knees, flips it up, and misses it off the back of the 10. Martin and Browder strapped for the offensive board, and it's last touched by Browder out of bounds in the right corner. Stays with Lenoir-Rhyne. Stamper is set to check in for Carson-Newman. Inbounds will come from the right baseline. Stamper didn't get to check in. Evans, right elbow, lobs to Luczynski, who's fouled as he goes up to get the lob. Charge this to whom? It's on Khalees Fry, his second. Second on the Eagles. Houck did exit, for the record, after he rolled his ankle and fouled Luczynski as he tripped him. Inadvertent foul. Luczynski bends the knees. First free throw, missed it off the front of the 10. Illick's out. Stamper's in for the Eagles. One more free throw for Conrad Luczynski. Bends the knees. Second one's on the way. Missed it off the back iron. Stamper had the rebound, got stripped. Luczynski gets it back inside Sam Martin. And Martin is fouled by Jack Browder. That's Browder's first. Team's third. Carson-Newman's 27-point halftime deficit. Most points the Eagles have trailed at the break since January 5th, 2019 at Catawba. That was a 28-point margin. Fourth 20-point halftime deficit in the last 6 years for the record. So this is uncommon, what Carson-Newman faces here. Martin misses the free throw. Martin, two dribbles, bends the knees, second one's up and it rattles it in. 32-point lead for the Bears, 61-29 with 18 minutes on the button left in the second half. Eagles work it right to left. Bill Bray down the right side of the paint, pulls up, shoots over Luczynski, misses strong off the window. Evans grabs the miss, and the Bears bring it left to right. Evans twirls, lost the handle on it. Stamper grabs it and is promptly fouled. Charge this to whom? To Luczynski. It's his third. Team's first. Normally Brent Owen might have to worry about coaching through a little foul trouble with 3 on Luczynski, but the Eagles are down 32 right now, and the largest deficit that Carson-Newman has ever rallied from. 21 at Newberry in 2015. So Eagles somehow pull some magic out of their hat in this one. Well, you're talking about the greatest comeback, period. Stamper at the head of the key, fires inside for Botts. Too hot to handle. It's off Botts' right hand and into Sam Martin's for Carson-Newman's 8th turnover. Bears front court. Dozier slaloms down the left side of the paint, weaves underneath the basket and shuffles it off to Martin. Martin spins left, lost the handle on it on Botts, gathers back, turns right and gets fouled. Botts pleading that he was straight up. He's been whistled with his third personal, the team's fourth. 2 more free throws for Sam Martin. Junior is having his best year at the line. He's 1 of 2 today. 23 of 34 at the stripe on the season. 69% is a career best mark for Martin as he swishes the first. Lifetime, he's a 61% free throw shooter. He's pushed the lead to 33. Martin knocks down the second, and it's a 34-point game. 63-29 with 17:15 to go in the second half. Eagles front court, Botts right corner, catch three, swishes it. First made three of the day for Carson-Newman comes from Caden Botts. Eagles are down 31, 63-32 with 17:02 to play in the second half. Bears onto the offensive end. Sam Martin turns right on Stamper, and Stamper gets called for a foul. That's the third on Stamper, the fourth on the Eagles. Two more free throws for Sam Martin. Lenoir-Rhyne 58% from the field for this game. 9 of 14, that's 64% from beyond the arc as Martin toilet bowls in the first free throw. Career 61% free throw shooter is 4 or 5 at the line today. One more free throw for Stamper, or for, pardon me, Martin off the foul on Stamper, and he's pure.
Second free throw, good.
65-32. Bears by 33 with 16:58 to go in the second half. Eagles work it right to left. Browder for Stamper at the left elbow. Bounce feed back to Browder cutting the basket. Kicks out Botts for a right corner triple. Botts misses long off the heel. Hodden at the rebound, floats it ahead to Dozier right wing. Zips left corner, Hodden it, open look from deep. Hodden it, missed it short. Browder grabs the miss on the left block, his fifth board. And the Eagles bring it right to left. Bilbray for Browder right wing. Browder drives to the right block, pumps, gets two guys airborne, and draws a foul going for the lay-in. Charge it to Akili Evans, his second, team second. And two free throws result for Jack Browder. 12 points. He leads Carson-Newman in scoring. Nobody else has more than 6 for the Eagles. Browder lines up the first and connects. 13 points for Jack Browder. Eagles down 32, 65-33. Browder's second, also true.
Second free throw, good.
65-34. Lenoir-Rhyne by 31 with 16:24 to play in the second half. Bears get the basketball on the offensive end. Hodnett, free throw line, zips downstairs. Kimball left block, kick out Dozier left corner. Dozier, jab step, he fires a three with a hand in his face from Fry. Missed it off the front of the 10. Browder the rebound, middle of the lane. Eagles sprint front court. Bilbray, left wing transition three, he swishes it. Matt Bilbray has 9 points. And Brent Owen wants to chat things over as the Eagles cut it to 28. 16:01 to play in the second half. Lenoir-Rhyne 65, Carson-Newman 37. Breaking the action here in Hickory. This is the Eagle Sports Network.
There's new fresh ideas on campus. From Chick-fil-A to Maples Coffee to Sabarijo's, Fresh Ideas has tons of high-quality dining options for whatever taste you may need. Sabarijo's is open Monday through Friday for lunch and dinner in the Health Sciences Building. Sabarijo's features all your Mexican favorites, from burritos to nachos to quesadillas to tacos to anything you can think of in a tortilla. Follow Fresh Ideas on Instagram at Carson-Newman Dining.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
16:01 to play in the second half. Lenoir-Rhyne 65, Carson-Newman 37. Eagles trailing by 28 on the road to the number 24 team in the country. Bears have operated efficiently, 55% from the field and 9 of 16, 56% from three. The shooting woes that have plagued Carson-Newman in 2026 have continued for another game. Eagles in wins, the slash line, 50% from the field, 34% from three, and surprisingly 71% at the line. And losses, those numbers dip 40, 29, and 83. And they've borne themselves out here today. Carson-Newman has been holding opponents to 39% from the field and wins, 45% in losses. Those trends continue here today. Luczynski on the right block, twists and turns and misses a hook shot. Botts grabs the rebound, and the Eagles sprint right to left down by 28. Botts down the right side of the paint, leaps, passes, and it gets deflected out of bounds by Luczynski. And that brings us to another break in the action. 15:34 to play in the second half. Lenoir-Rhyne 65, Carson-Newman at 37. Eagles have trailed by as many as 33 in this one. But they've cut it to 28 right now with a little 5-0 run. Back after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long, from the morning with her $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
Carson-Newman down 65-37 to Lenoir-Rhyne. 15:34 to play in the second half. Bears used an 18-0 run to get it by double digits, and they have not looked back. Outscored Carson-Newman 22-2 over an 8-minute stretch in the first half to create ample separation, and it is separation that has extended in this game. Carson-Newman has trailed by as many as 33, but they have cut it to 28. Eagles looking for a spark that can help them recover and make some hay the rest of the year. Browder, left corner, gets the inbounds, fires a triple, left it short. Luczynski grabs the board on the left block, and the Bears bring it left to right. The Eagles running offense, getting open shots, not falling here today. Not falling so far this year, unfortunately, in 2026 specifically. Luczynski on the right block, right-hand hooks off the mark. Kimball an offensive rebound and a stick back on the left side. 67-37, Bears back on top by 30 with 15:05 to play in the second stanza. Eagles bring it right to left. Bilbray head of the key. He tries a triple, and he swishes it. Matt Bilbray good from deep. Bilbray has 12 points. He's the second Eagle into double digits, and Carson-Newman's down 27. 67-40 with 14:48 to play in the second half. Evans on the right block, lost the handle on it out of bounds. Browder deflected it out. And it stays with the Bears. For the record, 18-0 run that Lenoir-Rhyne had is the largest run that Carson-Newman has given up in at least the last 3 years. The inbounds comes to Kimball, blocked from behind by Botts, and Browder the rebound. Browder in transition gets into Luczynski, right block, right-hand hook. Misfires off the right side of the backboard. Kimball keeps it to one with a board on the left block. And the Bears bring it left to right. Luczynski, head of the key. Flips it, right corner. Here's a three. No good from Savage. Kimball, offensive rebound, spins left, shoots over Botts. That misses. Tips the rebound out. Evans, left point three. Back of the 10, no good. Luczynski, an offensive rebound. Brown blocks that. Gets it back. And a whistle and a foul on Colin Brown. His first, team sixth. 2 free throws for Conrad Luczynski. Last time Carson-Newman gave up a run of 15-0 or greater was New Year's Eve in 2022 against Lander at home. Bearcats went on a 17-0 run that day en route to a 94-85 win in Holt over Carson-Newman as Luczynski misses the first free throw. Illick checks back in for Carson-Newman, replacing Matt Bilbray. One more free throw for Luczynski, and he switches this one. 68-40, Bears lead, 14-11 to play in the second half. Eagles bring it right to left. Brown between the rings, bounces to Stamper, left elbow. Stamper, two right-hand dribbles, gives off Browder. He gets north-south, gets around Luczynski, gets to the hoop. Ball rolls out. It's loose, left of the paint. Botson, Bear tied up. It's still free, into the backcourt. And a pile of bodies in front of Lenoir-Rhyne's bench. Whose ball? There's 20 on the shot clock. It might be 20 because it's the Bears' ball in the front court. It might be 20 because it's a Carson-Newman offensive rebound. A lot of mop work to be done here. And it's LR basketball. It'll be Kimball inbounding. Kimball gets the inbound. Gets into Illick, spins left in the lane, left hand, chucks it up, it counts, and one. 70-40, Bears by 30. Count the basket and a foul on Braden Illick. That's his first, the team's seventh. So a free throw here for Blesson Kimball. Kimball gets the ball, spins it into his left hand, shoots it with his right, and sinks it. 71-40. Bears by 31. Eagles bring it right to left. Brown, left wing with the basketball, sends it to Illick in the left corner, out to Stamper at the left point. He bounces to Browder, cutting right block, and Browder's fouled on his way to the hole. Last time that Carson-Newman trailed by 30 in a game was at Newberry on January 18th in 2020. Eagles would end up losing that game by 17, 80-63. That's the last time the Eagles have been down by 30 in a game 6 years ago as Browder connects on the first. And the Bears have built this 30-point margin on the heels of an 18-0 run from the first half. They're up by 27 at the halftime break and have maintained that advantage. As Browder cans both free throws to get the Eagles within 29. Left wing, Keyshawn Miller lobs to Luczynski, left block, back out to the left wing for a Savage triple, short off the front iron. Brown taps the rebound, Browder corrals on the right elbow, and the Eagles bring it left to right. Browder in traffic, turns, dumps it off, Illick cutting right block, he lays it in with the left hand. 71-44, Eagles down 27. And the Bears bring the basketball from left to right. Left wing, and into the left corner for Savage. Savage, back out Luczynski, left elbow. He shoots from the mid-range. It's long off the heel. Rebound pounded on the ground, and then Stamper rolls over Luczynski. And he picks up his fourth, the team's 8th. So 1-1 for Conrad Luczynski. So Luczynski at the line to shoot 1-1. Looking to extend out this 27-point lead with 12:28 to play in the second half. Bends the knees, the front end is on the way, and Luczynski gets the roll off the front iron.
Luczynski's first free throw, good.
Carson-Newman hasn't lost a game by 30, mind you, since you got to go back to the peak LMU days when the Rail Splitters were playing for national titles. Eagles dropped a 39-point decision to LMU
Second free throw, good.
in Holt Fieldhouse, 108-69 on January 17th, 2018. Last time Eagles tasted defeat by 30-plus. Lost by 28 at Catawba last year. 73-44, Bears by 29, make it 27 as Botts drives the right baseline and flips in a layup. Bears rose left to right. Miller skips to the left wing for Savage. Out to the head of the key for Burriston. Burriston spins left on Browder, backs it out to the top of the key and gets it around to Martin. Head of the key for Keyshawn Miller. Crossover dribble on Illett, pumps, drop step, gets it out to the left point. A Savage triple. Savage misses it long off the heel. Botts and Savage collide in the right corner. It's out of bounds off Savage. Violent collision. The players high five. Left hand for Savage, right hand for Botts. And it's Carson-Newman basketball when we return. 11:46 to play in the second half. Lenoir-Rhyne 73. Carson-Newman 46. Been a hot minute since the Eagles have been in one like this. Down 27 with 11:46 to play in the second half here on the Eagles Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
We love to cheer for our home teams, like the Eagles. It means more when we're rooting for the people we know. Did you know Tri-Lite is your home team internet provider? We're right here in Jefferson City, serving the people we know with our ultra-fast, ultra-reliable fiber broadband network. And we'd love to serve you. Learn more at trilite.net or by calling 833-847-0824. Go Eagles!
11:46 left in the second half. Lenoir-Rhyne a 73-46 lead on Carson-Newman. Bears have been dominant in this one. Eagles shooting 34% from the field. They are at 50% here in the second half. Lenoir-Rhyne has petered off 28% from the field after halftime after shooting 56% in the opening stanza. But when you fall behind by 33, it's a tough hole to climb out of. And still, even with the misses, Lenoir-Rhyne has 15 offensive rebounds and have outscored the Eagles 15-4 in second chance points. So even when the shots haven't been falling at the rate they were in the first half of the Bears, they're still scoring, not having empty possessions. Or getting to the free throw line for that matter. Illick lost the handle on it. Browder dives on the floor at the head of the key. He can't control. It's loose on the left sideline and out of bounds. Last touch by the Eagles. That play indicative of the day for Carson-Newman. Browder at least staying positive, encouraging his teammates. Trying to build on something for the rest of 2026 here in the second half, down by 27. Out of the key, Burriston a three. He misses it short. Long rebound back to Burriston. Left point triple. That's off the front of the tin. No good. Bears a third chance. Left block. Savage leans in. Pardon me, not Savage. That's Whip Miller. And he gets fouled. It's on Browder, his second. Team's ninth. I fouled up Ralph Mangrum, the PA announcer. He heard me say Savage. Went with me. He trusted me. Mistake on his part. And now it's Miller at the line. And he misses long off the heel. 73-46. Bears by 27. This is the halftime margin. Eagles and LR have played even here in the second stanza. Miller bends his knees, flips the second one up, and it too is true. 74-46, Bears by 28. Eagles sprint right to left. Brown, no-look pass right corner, Botts out to Bilbray right wing. Bilbray drives on Burriston, fades back, right elbow, airballs the 15-footer. Botts an offensive rebound. Second chance, shot clock reset. Browder drives to the left block, and he gets fouled. Free throws for Jack Browder. Sam Martin picks up his third. And the team's third. And Browder heads to the line for 2 free throws. 16 points for Jack Browder. He's 4 away from a 10th consecutive 20-point game, but that matters very little to Jack given the deficit the team faces. He makes his first free throw, 7 of 7 at the line. He's made 27 of his last 28 free throws. Going back to the E&H game. Second guy in program history to make 20 free throws in a game, joining the Swish doctor, Chris Jones, and he makes the second as well. 18 for Browder. He needs 4 more to get to 1,700 points in his career. Eagles are down 26, 74-48 with 10:45 to play in the second half. Bears with it front court. Sorry, at the free throw line. Flips it out to the left wing for Savage. Back to the head of the key, Martin. Martin down inside on Illick. Back to the basket, right block. Chest pass out to the right wing, Burriston, 10 to shoot. Burriston right around the Martin screen, pulls up, right baseline, 15-footer, splashes in. 17 for Tyler Burriston, but his first points of the second half. And on the inbounds, a whistle and a foul on Jack Browder. Eagles with a turnover. His third, team's 10th. Not a player control foul, so 2 free throws for Keyshawn Miller. And a chance for the Bears to stretch it back to a 30-point game. Again, first time that Carson-Newman has trailed by 30 since January of 2020. That was on the road at Newberry. The first one swishes in for Miller. Now, this is not uncharted territory for the Eagles, but it has been a minute since Carson-Newman has been in this type of game. Certainly uncharted territory for this class of players. Miller's second is true. And it's a 30-point game, 78-48. Guy that might have some experience or does have some experience and can relate to this, Luke Brennigan, was on that 2020 team. Now Chuck Benson's top assistant. Eagles struggled that year to a 10-18 record. This team feels substantially better than that edition of the Eagles as Houck drives the left side of the lane and lays it in. But right now, Carson-Newman mired in the offensive doldrums and looking to get its groove back. Tough to do on the road against the 24th ranked team in the country. Turnover on the Bears' end. Miller gives it away. Colin Brown sprints front court for the Eagles. Brown into traffic on Martin. His layups off the mark, off the backboard, nothing else. Miller grabs the miss, and the Bears race left to right, ahead by 28. Miller, left block, loops it to Martin at the top of the key. Swings it right wing for Keyshawn Miller. Miller twirls around on Brown, bounces to Martin right baseline. Backs down Illick, turns and hits Miller to the key. Brown knocks it out of bounds into the scores table. Oh, pardon me. Brown called for the foul. He grabbed Miller's jersey to try to get around him. It was going to be Lenoir-Rhyne ball anyway. Now it's free throws for the Bears. Colin Brown's second personal, team's 11th foul.
Foul on Brown. Miller to the line.
And Miller to the line to shoot 2. Lenoir-Rhyne just 29% from the field after halftime, but the Bears have gotten to the line a ton. 12 of 18 at the stripe, 21 of 27 for the game as a whole. As Miller cans the first. 4 points for Miller, all at the free throw line for a career 67% free throw shooter. Miller, one dribble, bends the knees. Second foul shot, rainbows through. 30-point game, 80-50. Lenoir-Rhyne leads, 9:22 to play in the second half. Bill Bray over the timeline center court for Carson-Newman. Dribbles over to the right wing. And defended by Sam Martin man-to-man. Into the high post for Hauk. He dribbles down to the right block. His right-hand layup won't fall, but Illick follows with a left-handed tap for two. That's 6 for Braden Illick. 80-52. Eagles down 28. 8:57 to play. Second stanza. LR front court. Head of the key for Savage. Shuffles to the right baseline. Backs it out for a Martin mid-range jumper right elbow. 15-footers off the mark. Offensive rebound for Miller, and he's fouled going up. It's on Hauk. Third on Rylan Hauk. 12th on the Eagles. Bears are plus 20 on the glass. Lenoir-Rhyne, again, only shooting 29% from the field here after halftime, but Bears have 17 offensive rebounds for the game and a 16-6 edge in second chance points. Looking for more of those here with Miller at the line. Really just everything not going Carson-Newman's way today. Eagles haven't been out-rebounded by 20 since they were in this building the day before Valentine's Day in 2016. Bears won the glass battle that day, 48-27. Got a 41-21 edge on the boards right now against Carson-Newman. As Miller eyes the basket and flips in the first free throw. 81-52, Bears by 29. 8:43 to go in the second half. Domino's postgame report follows tonight's game. Premier sponsors our premier player of the game. Excellence doesn't happen by accident. Premier team delivers service with pride. 2-2 trip. And a 30-point lead for the Bears after the pair of free throws by Miller. 8:41 to play in the second half. Bilbray over the timeline, right side for the Eagles. Chest pass, right wing for Colin Brown. Bounce feed for Rylan Hauk. Overplay defense from Savage, and he reaches in. First on Savage, fourth on the Bears. He grabbed his back. And Hauk will inbound right baseline. 20 on the shot clock. Gets it to Brown in the right corner. Brown feeds Illick right wing. Skips to Hauk cutting left baseline, and Hauk is shoved by Shimsawi. First on Sawi, fifth on the Bears. Was Hauk in the act of shooting? No, he was not. And so Hauk will trigger from the left baseline. Hauk gets it into Brown in the left corner. Brown twirls around, drives baseline, leaps and passes Browder right corner. He gets it back to Brown in the right corner. Brown inside. Feeds Bilbray left wing for a three ball. Bilbray's off the mark off the back iron. Long rebound into the stands. Illick chases after it. Nearly takes a seat in the front row. He can't get there in time. It's Lenoir-Rhyne basketball. So the Bears with the basketball back, leading by 30 with 8:08 to play in the second stanza. LR front court against the Eagles' man defense. Martin off to Burriston down the right side of the paint. Pulls up for a 15-footer. Missed it short. Hauk the rebound on the left block for the Eagles, and Carson-Newman brings it right to left, down by 30. Browder left into the paint. Hop step feeds Illick right block. He lays it in. 8 for Braden Illick. 82-54. Eagles down 28. 7:33 to play in the second half. Bears on the offensive end. Head of the key for a Savage three. He's short off the front of the 10. Bears with the box out. And an offensive rebound for Miller. Miller, reverse layup, can't get it to go around Browder. Illick the rebound, and the Eagles send it right to left. Brown in transition. Leaps and hits Bilbray in the left corner. LR back on defense. Illick, head of the key, fires a three. Glances off to the left. Burriston grabs the miss on the left block. Backdoor alley-oop and a lob. And that is tough. Two Bears collide. A Bear player shaken up. Bilbray peels it out to Hauk. Hauk shooting a three. He hit it. And the officials blew the play dead. And Jack Browder has been teed up. So Jack Browder has been issued a technical after the officials had let the play out and get Carson-Newman front court. Rylan Hauk is in the act of shooting the three, and then they stopped play for a fallen Bear in Keyshawn Miller. 4th personal on Browder for the record. Technical free throws for the Bears. Well, again, just indicative of Carson-Newman's night when something finally goes Carson-Newman's way offensively. You hate to see it come at the expense of a Bear player who had collided with another. Eagles get a three-pointer out of it in an odd man rush situation. And then Carson-Newman had not set up shop in the half court. They were still in transition. If you want to blow the play dead, that's fine. Do it immediately as the player's hurt. And Jack Browder expressing his frustration with that justifiably. 2 technical free throws are good for Tyler Burris. And it's a 30-point lead back for the Bears. They get the basketball back with 6:53 to go in the second half. Let's see what the foul count is on Browder. It is Carson-Newman ball after the technical. As Connor Tilley checks in for Lenoir-Rhyne, replacing Burriston, and that brings us to a media timeout. 6:53 to go in the second half. Bears by 30, 84-54 over Carson-Newman. This is the Eagle Sports Network.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
Hey Eagle fans, check out the Eagle Shop, the official store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Located in the MSAC Grand Hall, the Eagle Shop has all your Carson-Newman apparel, from brands like Nike, Columbia, and Comfort Colors. The Eagle Shop has all your gifts, gear, and accessories. Can't make it in person? Visit eagleshop.cn.edu. That's eagleshop.cn.edu for all your Carson-Newman clothing needs.
6:53 to go in the second half. Lenoir-Rhyne 84, Carson-Newman 54. Carson-Newman trailed 52-25 at the halftime break. They shot 46% from the field after that in the second half as Carson-Newman. Bears are at 24% shooting in the second half. But Bears have 19 offensive rebounds and 18 second chance points to pretty much play things even with Carson-Newman here in the second half. Sensational first half shot making for Lenoir-Rhyne. Second half shot making has petered out. Granted, there's been very little game pressure on the Bears. Carson-Newman looking for the offensive muster to rally, which is easier said than done. Browder out to Bilbray in the right corner. Bilbray measures a three ball, and he cans it. 15 for Matt Bilbray. He's 3 for 5 from beyond the arc, and the Eagles are down 27. 84-57 with 6:30 to play in the second half. Bears move it left to right. Left block for Sam Martin. He skips into the right corner for Chris Crudup. Bounce feed Kimball right block. Back to Crudup in the right corner. He tries a triple. Front of the 10, no good. Fry grabs the offensive board on the left block for the Eagles. See him pushes tempo right to left. Browder in the left corner, picked up by Crudup. Browder twirls around, draws 2 to the ball, splits 2 defenders, shuffles it. Fry cutting to the basket. Fry's fouled. That is on Connor Tilley, his first, the team's 6th. And 2 free throws for Khalees Fry. Fry spins the ball into his left hand, shoots it with his right, and calmly sinks the first. 3 points for Khalees Fry. Eagles trailing Lenoir-Rhyne 84-58. Second foul shot for Fry. Rattles off to the right, no good. Kimball the rebound, and the Bears bring it left to right. Connor Tilley, left wing with the ball. It gets to the head of the key for Savage. Savage, dribble handoff for Chris Crudup. And Crudup moves to the left wing. Chest pass back to the right wing. Tilley into the right corner. It goes for Savage. He lost the handle on it. Fry has a steal. Fry leads the break, sends it ahead to Stamper right block. Stamper goes in with the right hand and has his shot erased by Martin. Bears the rebound and running. Kimball attacks Browder to the basket. Through contact, no foul. Loose ball. Crudup grabs it, lays it back in. 86-58. Bears the lead. 5:17 to go in the second half. Eagles bring it right to left. Browder out to Stamper at the top of the key. Right hand dribbles to the right wing. Stamper shoved and fouled by Savage. His third, team seventh. 1-1 for Isaac Stamper, and the freshman will head to the line for the first time in his collegiate career.
Foul on Amarian Savage. Number 27 to the line. That's Isaac Stamper.
Stamper, 3 dribbles, bends the knees, front into the 1-1, rainbows up, and is long off the heel. Kimball grabs the rebound, and the Bears move left to right with it. Left wing for Savage. 2 passes down to Martin, left block, backs down Stamper, leans in with the right hand and connects off glass. 9 for Sam Martin. 88-58, Bears by 30. 4:44 to play in the second half. Lenoir-Rhyne, well, on its way to snapping a 9-game losing streak to Carson-Newman, and also setting the largest margin of victory in series history for either team. Botts on the right block, turns, leaner won't fall. Stamper an offensive rebound. He's fouled, taking it back up.
Foul on Lenoir-Rhyne.
Charge this to whom? It's on Connor Tilley, his second, team's 8th. Caden Bott shaken up on the exchange. And Carson-Newman athletic trainer Rebecca Spate is out to 10 to Botts. Elsewhere in the South Atlantic Conference today, Newberry picks up an 82-72 home win over Carson-Newman's next opponent, Lincoln Memorial. That's an overtime win. Wolves outscore the Rail Splitters 18-8 in the extra session to pick up a 10-point home win over Lincoln Memorial. Minute 7 to play in the second half. Catawba a 68-66 lead on UVA Wise. Emory and Henry has defeated Coker 69-58. Anderson thumps Tusculum 86-65. And Mars Hill stiff arms Wingate for a 70-64 win over at Cuddy Arena behind 12 of 23 shooting from beyond the arc. Stamper's first free throw, rainbows in. He's made his first collegiate free throw. Eagles are down 29, 88-59 with 4:29 to play in the second half. Bilbray lob, Fry going in for an alley-oop. Couldn't handle it with the right hand, and it's a turnover to Connor Tilley. Crudup the other way. He drives on Stamper, gets to the...
We are the Co-op, AEC, member-owned and service-driven.
90-60, Lenoir-Rhyne leads Carson-Newman with 3:30 to play in the second half. Adam Cavalier, happy to have you on hand. Jack Browder's at the line, where he has an opportunity for his 10th consecutive 20-point game. He needs to knock down both. He knocks down the first. Second free throw from Browder. Bends the knees, and he's got it. 10 straight 20-point games for Jack Browder, extending his own school record. Eagles down 28 to the Bears with 3:24 to play in the second half. Lenoir-Rhyne with the ball, front court. Miller out to Savage at the top of the key. Savage wheels around, gets it inside for a reverse layup, and Shimsawi hits it. 92-62, Lenoir-Rhyne with 3:04 to play in the second half. Eagles front court, whistle foul on a fry drive. Charge this to whom? It's on Crudup. His third, team's 10th. 2 free throws for Khalees Fry. Bears have outscored the Eagles 38-35 after halftime. They've only shot 20. Fry defends him. Crudup crossover dribble down the left side of the lane. Fry erases the shot out of bounds into the left corner. And it stays with LR. Head of the key. 3. That's good. Rolled in by Marion Savage. Just his second made 3 of the season. Bears by 31, 95-64 with 1:55 to play in the second half. Eagles go inside to Stamper. He misses the bunny but draws a foul. Stamper hacked by Shimsawi, his second, team's 11th. And 2 free throws for Isaac Stamper. Stamper, 2 for 3 at the stripe today. His first career free throws make it 3 of 4. He makes it to pull the Eagles within 30, 95-65 with 1:51 to play in the second half. Second one's on the way.
Second shot also good.
The 2 is true. Team hadn't had 50 rebounds against Carson-Newman in 14 years, and now it's happened twice in the last 3 games. Tama and LR doing it. There's rebound number 52. Snared by Sawi on the left block after a Brown miss. Now the Bears turn it over. Matt Bilbray the steal. Bilbray races front court down by 29. Goes to Illick at the right point. He measures a 3. Illick strokes it. Raiden Illick buries a 3. Browder hit the deck off the miss. See what the decision is here. So Browder gets 2 free throws as well after the foul on Sawi, his third. Team's 12th. So count Illick's 3. Plus send Browder to the line for 2. There's career point 1,699 for Jack Browder. Lando Vaughn is into the game for the 5th time all season. He replaces Sawi. Browder's pulled Carson-Newman within 25, and second one's on the way at 2 is true. That is Jack Browder's 1,700th career point. Eagles down 24 with 63 seconds left. Bears on the offensive end. Left wing for Seth Reed. Bounces down to Vaughn on the left block. He fades over Stamper and hits it off the top of the backboard. Illick grabs the rebound. Sends it ahead to Khalees Fry. Fry for Browder right wing. He pulls from range. Barely grazes iron. It's off of Vaughn's head and is controlled by Connor Tilley. Bears bring it left to right. Right wing, Chris Crudup has it. He gives off to Connor Tilley. Gets north-south. Lays it up. Airballed. Stamper the rebound. Outlets it ahead for Bilbray. Bilbray feeds Fry, cutting to the basket. Lost the handle into the left corner. Gathers it back. Shot clock off. Bilbray drives to the left block. Pivots, passes. Stamper ahead of the key. He tries a triple halfway down and out. Tilley the rebound. Shot clock is off. And the Bears will dribble out the final moments in this one with a complete 95-71 win over Carson-Newman. It ties the Bears' largest margin of victory in series history, and it snaps a 9-game losing streak to Carson-Newman. 95-71, Bears prevail over the Eagles on a day where Carson-Newman struggled from the outset, improved, outscored the Bears in the second half, but at the end of the day, not enough sauce to rally from what was as large as a 33-point deficit. First time the Eagles have trailed by 30-plus in 6 years. Final score from Hickory, Bears 95, Carson-Newman 71. Eagles have been dealt a 4th consecutive conference defeat. and a third consecutive overall. Eagles still looking for their first win in 2026. They're 8-6 and 3-5 in league play, while the Bears improved to 13-3, 7-1 in conference play. It's a 12th straight home win for Lenoir-Rhyne and a 5th straight overall. 95-71, Lenoir-Rhyne victorious. Domino's postgame report heads your way after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
Grab a slice. Our coverage of CN Hoops continues with the Domino's postgame report on the Eagles Sports Network.
Hey Eagle fans, check out the Eagle Shop, the official store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Located in the MSAC Grand Hall, the Eagle Shop has all your Carson-Newman apparel from brands like Nike, Columbia, and Comfort Colors. The Eagle Shop has all your gifts, gear, and accessories. Can't make it in person? Visit eagleshop.cn.edu. That's eagleshop.cn.edu for all your Carson-Newman clothing needs.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City has deals for Carson-Newman students. Bring in your valid student ID when you order for pickup or delivery, and Domino's in Jefferson City will give you a steaming hot large one-topping pizza for $4.99. That's a large one-topping pizza for Carson-Newman students for $4.99 at Domino's in Jeff City. Call 865-471-6700 to order. That's 865-471-6700. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
This is the Domino's postgame report on the Eagles Sports Network.
Bring it, backdoor lob. Dyer throws it down with two hands.
Your stats breakdown. A conversation with Chuck Benson, presented by Modern Woodman Financial Planning, plus the selection of the AEC Electrifying Play and the premier building maintenance player of the game are all headed your way. Today's game is also brought to you in part by Appalachian Electric Cooperative. We're AEC, powering the Eagles and Mossy Creek. By Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By the Eagle Club, the family of Eagles. By Magaha Electric, providing quality electrical services and products to East Tennessee for more than 40 years. By First Bank, the official banking partner of Carson-Newman Athletics. By InterDigital, IT support and marketing, laser focused on your success. By Fresh Ideas, a foundation of fresh food and speedy service. By Lisa's Country Kitchen, the best food for the best prices. By Food City, value every day. By Premier Building Maintenance, delivering service with pride. By Trilight, dream big with gig. By Modern Woodman Financial Planning, touching lives and securing futures. By the Mossy Creek Roasting Company, family owned and operated, coffee fueling the Burt Tarr Stadium press box. And by the Eagle Shop, the official store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Let's head back to the arena and the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
Unfortunately, not Carson-Newman's night tonight as the Eagles fall 95-71 to 24th ranked Lenoir-Rhyne from Shuford Arena. The Eagles have lost a fourth straight league game and a third straight game to start 2026. Carson-Newman now 8-6 and 3-5 in league play, while the Bears are 12-3 and 7-1 in South Atlantic Conference play. 24-point margin ties the Bears' largest margin of victory in series history. It's even with a 92-68 win back in the 1992-93 season. And it also snaps a 9-game win streak for Carson-Newman in this series. And it came in a game where Carson-Newman did outscore Lenoir-Rhyne after halftime. That's a positive. Eagles held the Bears to 28.9% shooting, but Lenoir-Rhyne still scored 43 points in the second half. They did so thanks to 21 offensive rebounds and a 23-10 advantage in second chance points. First time that Carson-Newman has been out-rebounded by 20-plus in a decade, and the last time it happened was in this building on February 13th, 2016. Eagles were out-rebounded 48-27 by Lenoir-Rhyne. And for the second time in 3 games, Carson-Newman gives up 50-plus rebounds after that hadn't happened in 14 years. So Eagles have suddenly found themselves struggling on the glass, and has largely bled over into other areas. Carson-Newman finishes the game shooting 33% from the field. Back-to-back games where Carson-Newman has been below 33% after its 29% effort at Emory and Henry on January 7th. Positives from this one: Jack Browder scores 22. He tallies 20-plus for a 10th consecutive game. That is a program record. His 4-game double-double streak does come to an end with only 8 rebounds today as the league's leading rebounder. And Browder does net his 1,700th career point with his final foul shot of the day, a 12th straight make for Browder at the line. Matt Bilbray had 15 points to join Browder in double digits. Braden Illick had 11. Those were the 3 Eagles in double figures. While Lenoir-Rhyne was faced by Tyler Burriston, who had 19 points on 6 of 10 shooting and a 5 of 8 mark. From beyond the arc, you're on the Domino's postgame report. Adam Cavalier alongside head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Chuck in a position that you haven't been in a long time. It's been a long while since.
What position is that exactly?
Down 30.
Yep.
Down 30 in the game for the first time since January of 2020.
Yeah.
Did win the second half. I suppose we'll search for a positive in this one. But
No. We're not looking for moral victories. I'm not doing that. Nope. Not letting you do it. I'm not doing it. Our team ain't doing that.
Worst one in a while.
Yeah. I mean, here's the reality. They're very, very good. I'm going to give them a lot of credit. They're very, very good. I thought you saw that they've got some proven college basketball players. They've got a pretty unique body type that you don't typically see. There's a lot of holdover from that Elite 8 run they made last year.
Yeah.
And if you started doing a comparison and contrast, we've got 3 guys that have played really any college basketball in Bilbray, Jack, and Braden, and they've got a lot more than that. So give them credit. They're a good team. They kicked our tails. We continue to coach, continue to try to find ways to improve in real time, and that's what you do in a game like this. Every year's its own unique thing, and every game's its own unique thing. So, we will quickly turn around and get ready for two in a row at home, and hopefully we can be a more complete basketball team in Wednesday versus LMU.
Shot making continues to be a thing that you search for this calendar year. 27% from the field in the first half.
Yeah.
How much of that is your own internal struggles that you're going through versus an LR team that's in the top quarter of the league defensively.
Yeah, I mean, I think we got some good shots. Didn't make them. That's frustrating. Our guys are working at it. We're putting a lot of time in the gym on shot making, and hopefully we will continue to gain confidence and put the ball in the basket in a more efficient manner moving forward.
You've mentioned it a couple times how crucial rebounding is. A second half where you held Lenoir-Rhyne to 28.9% shooting, and yet 21 offensive rebounds.
Body tops, Cav. Body tops. When you're 7'2", 270,
yep.
6'9", 230, that's not really the way we're constructed, and that's just a reality. So I told our guys, I mean, there are some things that one of the things I learned in basketball, man, and it's one of the stupider things I hear people say, block out. You don't block out 7'2", 270. Block out. Okay, you just don't do that. That is not the way that works. Length means something. Length and lift means something. And for the untrained eye, there's certain things that you have to try to counter. And for us to come over here and we needed to shoot the ball very, very well the first half. That's what really needed to happen. And I think we still have too many breakdowns that may be tied to our at this point our ineffective offense. And I'm not panicked by that. I've seen our guys. Play confidently and make shots, and I think that's still a part of who we are. That's just not where we are at this minute. But the great thing about this game, it can turn around so quickly. It can turn around so very quickly.
I think if I were to tell you, and let's go big picture here. If I'm being too positive, you can cut me off and go down a different path. You're 8-6 at the midpoint of this season, coming off of a year where you had to replace 5,200 career points and 3,900 of that from an all-region caliber trio of John Zhao, Trey Hubbard, and Nick Brennigan. 8-6 at the midpoint.
Yeah.
It's been an odd path to 8-6 with what were you, 8-2, and now have had to find and make some of your own magic. You said you were ahead of schedule in November and early December. Where do you find yourself based on your preseason expectations?
Well, we are where we are. We just are where we are, and the past means nothing. The future is a non-issue, and we'll go from there. I mean, all we can do is be present. There's no need for us to reflect on any previous seasons. There's no need for us to reflect on previous games. We need to be completely in the moment and work on trying to be the best version of ourselves and continue to improve and evolve as a team. This isn't. I'll be lying if I say I don't like what we're going through right now. I don't think our players are liking what we're going through right now. But how we respond to it and how we deal with it is critical. And we're gonna choose as a staff, and then we're gonna encourage our players to choose as a team to continue to search for improvement and growth and confidence.
You alluded to it. Rivalry game Wednesday night. Lincoln Memorial comes into Holt Fieldhouse. How do you shake this one off and find those steps with the Rail Splitters coming to town on?
We go through our normal processes. Scout, create a plan. Go take our players through the practice element of that. Take our players through the preparation portion, and then we go and compete Wednesday night and see how it goes.
Chuck, pleasure.
Right.
You fixed your glasses.
Yeah.
Okay. Tough day all the way around.
Yeah, and you're walking on the court and your glasses fall off your face and break. That's not good.
Tough day.
But our very skilled trainer, Miss Rebecca, glued and taped them back so they could be put to good use.
All right. Chuck, we'll chat Wednesday.
Right. Thanks, Kev.
Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Wrap things up on the Domino's postgame report when we come back after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long, from the morning with her $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Miss out on tonight's post-game interviews? Check cneagles.com for stats, recaps, and videos from tonight's games. We close out the Domino's post-game report in 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
There's new fresh ideas on campus. From Chick-fil-A to Maples Coffee to Sabarijo's, Fresh Ideas has tons of high-quality dining options for whatever taste you may need. Sabarijo's is open Monday through Friday for lunch and dinner in the Health Sciences Building. Sabarijo's features all your Mexican favorites, from burritos to nachos to quesadillas to tacos to anything you can think of in a tortilla. Follow Fresh Ideas on Instagram at Carson-Newman Dining.
Right back on the Domino's postgame report as Carson-Newman falls to Lenoir-Rhyne by a final score of 95-71. Elsewhere in the South Atlantic Conference today, on the women's side, Carson-Newman's women fell to Lenoir-Rhyne 103-92. Lady Eagles give up 100-plus for the first time since December of 2022. That game was at Limestone as Abigail Brown goes off for 42 points for the Bears, 7 of 10 shooting from deep behind a school record 17 threes for Lenoir-Rhyne. That spoils Jen Sullivan's 29-point night. Newberry on the men's side collects an 82-72 win over Lincoln Memorial. 25 points for Drake Downs to pace the Wolves, who led by 9 at the halftime break. The LMU rallied, forced overtime, and then the Wolves outscore the Rail Splitters 18-8 in the extra session to win that one running away. Catawba stiff arms Wise late, 72-66. Both teams shoot worse than 40% from the field, but Wise hit 16 points out of Cam Roberts. Only goes 3 of 10 from range, but made 17 of 25 foul shots to pick up that win while forcing 16 Catawba turnovers. E&H has a third straight victory with a 69-58 win over the Coker Cobras. Corbin Dixon, 21 points on 7 of 16 shooting. Anderson rolls by Tusculum 86-65. 16 points from Caden Dawkins to pace the Trojans off the bench, who shoot 54% from the field as a team. And how about the Mountain Lions of Mars Hill? KT Carter, in his first year as head coach, goes to Cuddy Arena and collects a 70-64 win over Brian Good's Bulldogs. Lions make 52% of their threes, 12 of 23. They're up by 4 at the break, and they stiff-arm the Bulldogs with good free throw shooting, 13 of 15 in the second half, en route to a 6-point road win. For Skip Roberts, back inside of Network Control, I'm Adam Cavalier. My counterpart, Andrew Rogers, had the women's game. Thanks for joining us as Carson-Newman falls to Lenoir-Rhyne 95-71. We are back at it in Holt Fieldhouse on Wednesday against the Lincoln Memorial Rail Splitters. Women's game will tip at 5:30 p.m. Men's game at 7:30. That is a 5:15 airtime from Holt Fieldhouse between the Eagles and Rail Splitters. So until then, we hope you have a pleasant rest of your Saturday. Hopefully you're staying dry amongst all this rain that's hitting the Lakeway region. And we'll talk to you Wednesday night from inside of Holt Fieldhouse. Until then, have a great rest of your Saturday, and good night from Hickory.
You've been listening to the Domino's Post-Game Report on the Eagle Sports Network. Today's game has been brought to you in part by Appalachian Electric Cooperative. We're AEC, powering the Eagles and Mossy Creek. By Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By the Eagle Club, the family of Eagles. By Magaha Electric, providing quality electrical services and products to East Tennessee for more than 40 years. By First Bank, the official banking partner of Carson-Newman Athletics. By InterDigital, IT support and marketing, laser focused on your success. By Fresh Ideas, a foundation of fresh food and speedy service. By Lisa's Country Kitchen, the best food for the best prices. By Food City, value every day. By Premier Building Maintenance, delivering service with pride. By Trilite, dream big with gig. By Modern Woodman Financial Planning, touching lives and securing futures. By the Mossy Creek Roasting Company, family-owned and operated, coffee fueling the Burke Tar Stadium Press Box. And by the Eagle Shop, the official store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. The executive producer of the Eagle Sports Network is Matt Pope. Producers Adam Cavalier, Andrew Rogers, Ian Johnson, Jay West, Brianna, she's just a girl, DeCrow, and Matt Scalzo. I'm staff announcer Ernie Anderson. A special thanks to Carson-Newman and University President Dr. Charles A. Fowler. Stay tuned to these stations for information on our next presentation of Carson-Newman basketball. In the meantime, visit cneagles.com for recaps, highlights, and interviews from today's game. This is the Eagle Sports Network.